I think we're on again, boys.
Hey, we got it?
I think so. How do I sound?
A little fuzzy. Check your bionic subspace emitter.
Man, you know, that video looked real nice for a second, but now it looks like shit again. I don't know. Jonesy, Shy Guy.
Yep.
I need this shit to stop. Seems like every time we go online, all my videos fucked up, all my sounds is fucked up. I don't know what to do, but let's take a look at Shy Guy here. Let's see his big beautiful face. How about that? Oh, there he is, but
hey.
again. Hey.
All right. Hey, I'm here.
That's gonna be a signature move for you, Shy Guy.
Well, you gotta let me know a little earlier next time. You know how it is.
I'll do what I can. Jonesy, we're gonna zoom into you right now.
Oh, yeah. Hang on. Oh, hang on.
It's all dark. It's all dark.
Where you at?
Coming on in.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Woo!
Man, you sharp-dressed man. Ain't nothing like it.
Sharp.
Oh, thank you,
Them
boys.
girls go crazy for a sharp-dressed man. No.
As the words of the prophet foretold.
That's right. Okay.
What's the occasion there, big guy?
Oh, well, I had a video meeting with the folks at well, I can't say, but keep your ears out for a little special event with Jonesy.
Oh.
I can't say. They got me squelched, so to say.
Well, that'll happen.
Signed one of them papers, so.
So you're
Careful
saying
with them papers now.
you can
I thought you weren't the paper signing type.
Usually I'm not. This is a special case.
I see.
Paper.
Yeah.
All right, let's figure this out. What do I need to do to fix my audio here?
Do you turning it off, turn it back on?
Well, I can't do that now because we're live.
Try hitting the Carbidine auto controls with the Lexorian transporter buffers.
All right, let me go down here then. Let's see what I can get.
Yeah, that's the way.
I got all the fuck work I need.
Oh, hang on. Come on now. Ow. That sounded expensive.
Whew. Sometimes you just gotta kick it. You know what I mean?
Hey, there you go.
There we go.
Sweet as a songbird. You there? Where'd you go?
I'm here.
Oh, hey, all right.
I'm here. We're good.
Okay.
Ooh. All right, we looking good now. I think
There you go.
I done knocked some shit out of place. I think we're okay now. All right, boys. So, first of all, hi and welcome to Space Truckin with Buck Ruckus. I am, as always, your host, Buck Ruckus. Let's say hello to Shy Guy. Shyla Mervin, how's life treating you?
Boy, it's going.
Let me tell you what, Jonesy. Oh,
Yep.
You need to put that tie back on, but then just
$50 million.
you need to loosen that tie down to beneath your chest hair. Also, I'd like to give a thank you to a Otter Mafia who just subscribed to us 5 times over.
$50 million.
How about that?
One of these.
Let me tell you.
Oh,
And one of these. Yep.
There you go. Everybody.
That one.
$50 million.
We got this
To
one
you,
here too.
George.
Ooh boy.
Before.
Thank you so much, Otter Mafia. We do appreciate you.
$50 million.
Alrighty.
How do I join?
Now, as I was, well, you know what? Let me tell you what. We are celebrating the life and times of Big Mama Bodean today. It is her 12-year death anniversary, so we'll be right back with that. We'll be right back with you. Where is it? I think it's in this one.
Come on now.
No, it ain't in that one.
I'm telling you, man. Turn it.
Oh, here it is. Here it is. All right, we got it.
Welcome to Space Truckin with Buck Ruckus.
And we're back. Now, I'll tell you, it was 12 years ago I think it was today, 12 years ago today that we lost, that the galaxy lost a bright and shiny star. And that star was one Ms. Leanne Faline Shirlene Ameline Bodean IV.
Rest in pieces.
Rest in pieces, Big Mama Bodean. We miss you every day. And I do believe that we got somebody special on the line with us to help, a little special guest star with us for most of the program here today to help us talk about Big Mama Bodean. And that person is Miss Sally Mae.
Hi,
Oh, nice.
Sally Mae, how you doing today?
I'm doing about as well as I can be.
I tell you what.
Hey there, Sally Mae. How you doing?
Well, hey, sugar.
Yeah.
I mean, Shy Guy sure is sweet.
That's
Alright.
Write your
what they
damn
call me.
teeth out.
All right, Sally Mae, I appreciate you coming along with us into this biographical voyage that we're making into Miss Leanne Faline Shirlene Ameline Bodean IV, also known as your mother, your mama.
Just call her Big Mama.
Big
Ain't
Mama?
nobody know her by Faline Lee and whatever. We
Yeah,
always
not even you, apparently. All right. Now, Big Mama Bodean was born in the Belt and built like a brick shit house.
Yep.
As the legend goes, with Big Mama Bodean, she was born an orphan street urchin in the Belt, living off the scraps of those around her. Now, Sally Mae, you didn't come in. We're going into her early life. If you got anything you want to say or add a remark at any point, feel free. And that goes to everybody here in our show and in the chat if they know Big Mama Bodean too.
Of course.
Right.
But be respectful in the chat. This is a damn icon.
It's an icon amongst the Belt and the solar system at large.
That is correct.
Correcta mundo.
She was the biggest, brightest star in my life.
Yeah, she was a big bright star in most. Anybody in the space trucking community knew about Big Mama. They knew Big Mama. They knew her diner, her 12 easily accessible locations scattered about this quadrant of the galaxy. And if you're nearby, you're gonna run through Big Mama's house or run to Big Mama's house, if you know what I mean.
I remember her saying, man, just come on up to the house.
Just come on up to the house. You know what I mean? She looked at me once when I was feeling real bad about something. She said, "Hey, get down off that cross. We could use the wood and just come on up to the house."
And then we used that wood to fire the ovens. Had
Fire.
us a barbecue. That was a
I'll
good
tell
night.
you what, there wasn't nothing Big Mama couldn't cook.
I believe it.
You know, when I was but a wee Jonesy, my dad took me up to I forget the location now, but you know we were going through some rough times, and you know it was my birthday, and she brought out the mystery meatloaf, and it was probably the first time I ever had it. It was delicious, but going through some rough times, and I was a little sad, and she just come over to me. She just said, "Hey, Dad, sweetheart, all your crying don't do no good. You just come on up to the house." And that
Come on
that
up to
cheered
the
me up.
house. I tell
Come
you,
on up to the house.
I know that Mama Bodean special. When it's your birthday, she'll chunk some cheese on your meatloaf, and there's chunks of cheese for your birthday. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like that one time she told me I was over there and I was eating. It was a Tuesday night special, and she come around. She saw I was looking a little down, and she looked down and said, "Hey there, boy, you gonna eat that?" And I sure did. Anyway, what were we talking about?
That's a compelling story.
That was a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I can relate.
Now, by my research, by age 8, Big Mama Bodean started an underground conglomerate focusing on the con, if you will, which consisted of stealing fruit from the market, rebranding it as organically acquired, and selling it to the higher class citizens amongst the Belt. Which is a hell of a way to get by. You're an orphan out there in the Destroyed Belt. You know what I mean? That takes
Yeah.
a tough son of a bitch. Don't matter which way you cut it.
You gotta be tough as nails to be out there on the streets in the old galaxy.
Well,
That's
such as
right.
they are.
Right.
That could be dangerous, man. Doing rock hopping out there. You gotta be careful. Make sure them mag boots is primed and ready. I seen it before, man. Them little kids will be playing hopscotch, and one of them hop a little too scotch out there, and there he goes.
There he goes,
It's a
off
long time.
into the wild blue. You
Well,
know what I mean?
black anyway.
You know, if
I
I,
mean-
if I remember right, the way that Big Mama used to tell it when people would get in her business, so to say, she would, they call it steal, and she called it free market. You know.
Yeah.
It's a true free market out there in the belt. You know, you gotta make a living any way you can. If
Yeah.
part of that is being 8 years old and stealing fruit and selling it to the rich folk to get a good markup, that's what you got to do.
I ain't stealing. It's a discrete reallocation of resources.
So that's a good way to put it. Now,
Right.
by age, go ahead.
No, I understand.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, by age 12, Big Mama Bodean took her profits and started an underground gambling ring and pawn shop, which included vent rat fights.
Mm-hmm.
There's some roughneck people out there in the belts, and they'll pay a lot to watch two vent rats go at it. Fighting. Russian roulette, which is an ancient tradition, goes back long time into the only Earth times, into the pre-flight, pre-69, where so that's a dangerous one. Just throwing dice in the alley. Competitive rock paper scissors. There was a big boom of competitive rock paper scissors there for a little bit. Y'all think of any more?
I remember they used to do the Ganymede Hold'em tournaments. No limit.
Ganymede Hold'em, no limit. I think there was Android wrestling.
Oh, I've been to that.
That's right. That's when the vent rat fights got outlawed. So they rewired some androids to make them fight each other like that.
Ain't that hard to do.
I
Like
remember
this-
her telling me a story about guess the head crabs in the tanker, and the loser would get thrown in.
Oh yeah, you know what? When we used to go out for my birthday, or we tried to, unless Dad was working the trawler. But we used to go. I don't think she was running it at the time, but we'd go to Big Mama's house, and we'd get the meatloaf. And then I do remember one time we went out and we did well, I didn't, because I was only, how old was I? I was 12, 11, 12, something like that. And I watched some people play it. Real rough game. You lose, they chuck you in.
That's
It's
right.
fun to watch.
That's right.
Good show though.
Now we got a feller in chat named Otter Mafia. By the way, thank you for your donation. It says, what does the winner get in guess the head crabs in the tanker? The winner gets another chance to guess. You see what I mean? So when you guess, you sign up to guess again and again and again. And there's actually side betting that happens on somebody will guess a number, and then people will bet on the side. Does he have the right number? Does he have the wrong number? You know what I
Because
mean?
them head crabs, they're constantly, it's like a damn feeding frenzy in there to begin with, and they don't differentiate between friend or foe. So it may be 100, it may be 1,000 head crabs in there. In 2 minutes, that number totally different because they're constantly just going after it.
They'll eat each other, and they'll reproduce, and they'll hatch their little head crablings, and then you never know really how many there is in there. And if you win, you get to guess again. That's a slogan. If you win, you guess again.
If you make it all the way to the end, you get to keep the tanker of the crabs. But that's a long night. You make it all the way through, and nobody else wants to come forward. You get to take the tanker. If you don't have a way to get it out, you're kind of screwed. But
Right.
if you go in prepared, and you go in You go in with an out. You know, you can make some good money.
Make some good money on some guess the head crabs in the tanker.
Or you get eaten.
Or you get eaten.
Either way, it's a good old time.
Yeah.
It's a good old time. Bring the whole family down.
Spectator sport.
That's a good time. Now, she had a pawn shop, excuse me, and she did get to, she had apparently, and Sally Mae, you may be able to speak on some of these a little bit more, but she did acquire some collectibles from the ancient times. Some of them are suspected to be from the pre-atomic horror of the 23rd century. I got a list of things here. Oh, go ahead, Jonesy.
I said spoilers because we're kind of, we got the people.
Oh, that's true.
$50 million.
Don't want.
Well, that's a different timeline. Thank you so much, Weebles Von James. We appreciate the subscription.
Dang, I tell you what. Yeah,
Also, we got a Uranium 387 who said, new Twitch, who dis? Man, it's Space Truckin with Buck Ruckus. Been here for a few weeks now.
Who
We
dis?
got Shy Guy.
Don't call it a comeback.
It ain't no comeback. We got Jonesy and we got Buck Ruckus here. So I got a list of things that she had collected over her time running that pawn shop. We got a series of helium-3 infused top left canine dentures.
That's a good one. You can't find them very often.
Nah, man, those are expensive. Those are collector's items. We got a commemorative plate / hubcap from the Grand Intimidator Dale Big Heart Earnhardt from the ghost of Dale Earnhardt.
Oh, my dad was trying to get one of them.
I mean, she got one. Maybe Sally Mae cut you a good
That
deal.
was one of her most prized possessions. If
That's
I
a
ever
holy
touched
relic.
that thing, I'd get smacked from here to Tuesday.
I
I
believe
tell
it.
you. We got a notarized, legally binding document that gave her distribution rights to Ma and Pa's Moon Station Moonshine, specifically the flavor Sister Wife Fire Kiss.
And that's pretty impressive because they ain't never give away their rights to none of that distribution.
I don't know how she
They
worked
knew
that deal.
Big Mama was on to something there.
And let me tell you, I mean, if you put something up on Pawn the way it goes, she'll try and get her money any way she can. So
Yeah.
somebody put this
Big
up for a
Mama
lot of money and didn't pay
very-
it back.
She was a very profitable woman.
Everything was a dollar sign to her, a credit
Invested
symbol.
on the profit.
That's right.
Exactly. She tried to sell me one time.
I believe it.
I believe it every second of every day. I believe that's how she kind of got started, and I mean, that gave her an edge, having that distribution rights to Mom and Pa's Moon Station Moonshine, Sister Wife Fire Kiss. That's a hot commodity out here on the belt.
Sure is.
That's my
It's one of
second
our best
favorite.
sellers.
Second favorite. What's your first favorite, Jonesy?
Well, I mean, I love me some of that Proxima Centauri Eternal Clear, but I mean, it'll destroy you, but it's great.
I like the Desert Beard
Followed
Sweat
by-
myself.
Oh, that's
Hey, not bad.
That's not a bad flavor.
We got
That's simple. I just go with the real simple crab juice. That's all.
simple crab
I don't
juice.
Yeah.
Oh, the crab slaw juice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can dig it.
Crab saw's got a tang to it that don't agree with old Bucky Rucky's taste buds. But
Well, you
I
got to
get
push past that. It's a bit of an acquired taste.
Quiet flavor.
crab tang. I just wanted to say it.
Kick. Yeah. What they say? Kicking your face.
Kicking your teeth.
Kicking your ass.
Kicking the it's kicking something for sure.
Yeah. Dang.
I mean, it's got bite. That tang got bite. We got a half fried. I say we got a. It is said that in her possessions, which I don't know if Sally Mae ever got access to these things, and if she don't want to say that, it's fine. But it might be locked up in a series of different security deposit boxes scattered around the system. But apparently, she had a fabled half of a deep fried peanut butter and banana sandwich belonging to the king himself.
Hot damn.
King of. Wait. Which king?
The king.
The king.
Oh, king.
That, from ancient Earth time, the philosopher king himself.
The Earther.
The pelvis.
The hound dog.
Elvis with the pelvis.
He got the pelvis.
Did Did it? What did
He's
he
the one who
rule?
founded the Flying Elvi Utah edition.
He had that place called
The King of Rock and
Iceland.
or Roll.
Yeah, that rock and or roll music from ancient times. It's only rumored to have existed. But apparently the philosopher the king did fancy himself a deep fried peanut butter banana sandwich.
Because
That's
the
food of the gods.
freaking delicious.
That's right. Apparently she had a can of RC Cola blessed by the worthy fox.
Oh, I didn't know those even existed.
She excuse me. Oh, Bucky
Uh-oh.
Bucky got a little
Careful.
cough going on. Let me take a sip.
Got up in there.
Got up in there as I inhaled. Let's see what else you got here. Oh, this is a real nice one. Apparently she fancied herself, just based on what is said here that she attained and acquired, she fancied herself some kind of ancient religious historian and searched for artifacts, because we also got an ancient gospel on tape about the cosmic dualistic deities Garth Brooks and Chris Gaines.
Oh, them was the one that locked an eternal galactic struggle between darkness and lightness. Ain't that right?
That's right. Now it's rumored that they were the same person. Somehow.
See, no, I don't follow that philosophy.
I mean,
They're two opposites.
two opposites.
Opposites do attract. You know.
Sorry, I grew up. I don't follow, but I grew up in a family that was very, they were very opposed to the idea of the singular being of them two's.
Of Garth Brooks and Chris Gaines.
Yeah,
They wholeheartedly believe that it was two different individuals.
two separate people.
I mean, it ain't that difficult. Sometimes when I get to throwing a few back, I start seeing double. What's the difference?
You got double vision. I feel
I'm
it.
gonna have to tell my family to not watch today's broadcast because they get very upset.
Oh, it's fine.
Well,
We can edit all this out in post.
I didn't know that Big Mama was so such a collector. I didn't know she was so historically aware.
I mean, it may be just a situation. Well, I guess Sally Mae could speak a little bit more on this.
She had tons of collectible items. She loved history. She loved ancient Earth times and was obsessed with it. I mean, I can't tell you how many times she tried to listen to that ancient gospel stuff. I never did listen. It wasn't for me, but I was usually in the kitchen.
I mean,
anyways.
there's some kids that just don't do right in church. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
From experience, I was one of them.
I remember the other time me and old cousin Leron, we was playing hide and seek during the Sunday service.
I love stories about cousin Leron. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, so we was playing hide and seek, and Mama kept trying to get us to calm down, but we kind of got away from her, and we were on my turn. I was the one going to hide, and so excuse me, I decided I was going to get real clever with it. See, so I went behind the podium, the stage up there, up into the top of the wall there where they did the baptisms every Sunday. And so I decided to hide under the water. Ain't no one coming up there to check it out. I must have been down there about 15 minutes or so, and then next thing I know, I woke up and I was home.
So you drowned.
Well, no, I mean I was hiding in the water, and then I
Were
must
you
have got down to sleep.
Submerged in H2O?
Yeah,
And then you just hid down there?
yeah.
How long were you down there?
Probably, I don't know. I remember, like I said, about 15 minutes. But then I woke up and I was home, and Mom was very upset. I don't know.
I think.
Point is, I
Right.
won.
Oh, yep.
Yep.
So there you go.
Shag, I've been wondering why you are the way you are, and I think we're figuring out why you are the way you are.
You gotta let young boys just go out there and figure it out, wrestle around.
and drown.
They'll figure it out. They get the hang of it.
Kids are resilient, you know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, you can
We're all
bowl a
playing
kid.
stupid
They'll
games.
just be hanging on to the branches during the space NATO. Like, they'll be fine. Now, Shy Guy, I think we got something wrong with your video feed. No, it's coming back now. Never
No.
mind. We good. It's looking good
Oh, hey,
now.
there we go.
Now, the last item on this list of the collectibles that Big Mama Bodean was able to acquire is a piston from the original Big Block Dodge, as told about in the epic poem Copperhead Road by Steve Earle. And legend say it still smells of burnt whiskey and 10W40 low lead.
Well, I'm sure it does.
Thanks. I had to put it out in the shed. It stank so bad.
Oh, this is one you know of. I've been teasing the reading of the epic poem Copperhead Road by Steve Earle for a few weeks now. Maybe if we got enough time, I can get to it by the end of the night.
Perhaps.
They used to be part of the hymns at the. I mean, it's not original. We're, my family's reformist Gainesians, but, we occasionally they'd sneak in, a poem from another prolific author, and that was one of them. I like that.
Right. Reformist Gainesians.
Yeah, they're reformist Gainesians. They're not orthodox.
Not orthodox. Well, that's good. Sometimes
good.
them
They're generally a
orthodox
little bit more
Gainesians.
mellow.
Yeah.
They're
I can
very
hang
laid
out
back.
with a reformist Gainesian. I mean, they'll hang out with you. So by age 15, Big Mama Bodean had seduced the richest butcher in town and robbed him clean of all he owned. And legend has it. Legend.
For her.
Hey, she got to get hers any way she can. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
Legend has it she developed a love of meat products once she tasted something other than roast vent rat in her youth.
Well, that'll do it.
I mean, vent rat will get you through a pinch.
Well, sure. It's all in the preparation. City folk don't know how to do it right.
Right.
I mean, you get hungry enough, you either eat something or you.
It's a stringy meat to begin with. You know that, and you expect it going into it. That's why you got to let it marinate
Put some
for
sauce
at
on
least
it.
48 hours. And you want to tenderize it. You're going to tenderize it. You're going to hit it with the steam hammer for about 10 minutes.
Right.
Make sure it's all nice and pliable. And then you make sure that meat is room temperature before you slap it on the grill. That's what they don't tell you. You see, when it's cold like that, it gets all congealed, and the muscle fibers don't expand like they're properly supposed to, and you get a tough chew.
Tough chew.
It's like rubber.
Yeah.
Right. Ain't nothing like stringy vent rat.
Rehydrated mashed potatoes.
I do love me some rehydrated potatoes.
Well prepared vent rat and mashed taters. That's a victory meal if you ask Buck Ruckus.
Yeah.
Some
Call it
say.
Junker's pie.
Say again.
I said they call it Junker's pie.
Junker's pie. I love me some Junker's pie.
Yeah. Because it keeps well, and it's nice and filling when you're out there hauling junk.
Right. Now some say that Big Mama Bodean killed this butcher because he disappeared afterward. Nobody knows what happened to him. And with the butcher's belongings, she opened up her first meatloaf shop. And thus begins the creation of the gift to this universe. And that is Big Mama Bodean's meatloaf.
Now, may I
It
just
is the best thing this side of the galaxy.
say I don't agree with them people out there that think that he was murdered. Maybe he moved. Sometimes people move.
Hey, sometimes people move.
Sometimes people move.
They sure do.
Maybe
Sometimes without a word to anyone. Just get up and leave.
he just loved Mama Bodean so much he had to leave.
Yeah, maybe he was
Never
like,
be
you know
heard
what?
of again.
I appreciate your attitude. I got this business. I was planning on leaving anyway. Here's the keys. It's all yours.
It's
Exactly.
all yours.
Boom. Yeah, you need to kill nobody. Come on.
That's what it's like that song they used to sing. How'd it go? I'm flying on the jet plane. I sure as hell ain't coming back again.
Flying on the space truck.
Yeah.
I'm sure as hell ain't never coming back here anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got it.
That's how it goes.
All right, shooter.
Totally how it goes.
Now, let me look at my notes here. Apparently, it's around this time that she had a daughter who passed away just a month after being born due to complications from being born in a cardboard box house. And here's the thing about Big Mama Bodean, especially during this time in her life, she was saving every single credit that she earned and just saving it up and living on the least amount that she could. Much like a pack rat, like a pack vent rat, you know, when they get up there and just start taking stuff and packing it away.
Yeah.
Some might say it's to a fault, but you know.
Hey man, we all do what we got to do to survive.
That's right.
I know that losing that first child was certainly hard on Big Mama. She sure loved that little girl.
Right.
My oldest sister, I think she called her Elsie Lee.
Elsie Lee?
Something like that.
That's a nice name. Now, by age 17, it said here that Big Mama Bodean got involved in a prostitution ring and became a madam. Which is
sex work is real work.
Sex work is real work. You know.
Gotta do what you gotta do to make a credit or two.
And out there on the belt, that is a sustainable profession. And by age 20, she'd perfected her meatloaf recipe using a fabled copy of the ancient Sawyer family recipe book. I think they're from an old land on Earth called Texas.
I thought it was Tejas.
Tejas?
Is it Tejas or Texas?
Texas?
I tried it both ways.
Texas?
Texas? Something like that.
Texas.
And with that, she bought her first diner.
Oh, hey, there we go.
That's right. That's right. And she also birthed male twins named Simon and Says to an unknown wealthy suitor. Now, Sally Mae, you may be able to speak a little bit more on her personal family life, you being related to her and all.
I am her relationals.
Next to
These
kin.
twin boys, she didn't tell me very much about them, just that she had them, and that the guy that she had them with wasn't very nice. She was paid to birth them, and then he kind of ran off with someone else and took the boys with him.
So she got paid to surrogate the birth of these two children, then the baby's daddy took them and RUNNOFT.
Exactly.
Right. Okay.
Like he's setting up franchises or something.
Right.
Something like that.
Free market.
Free market. Now, by age 25, she'd made enough money to renovate the diner and add on a refueling station. And this is where we see the flagship Big Mama Bodean's Diner and Refueling Station.
Oh, Maiden Station, located the northwest of the third star to the right.
We're only at the age 25 right now. You know, she had a long adventurous life, some might say.
She certainly did.
And also by this time, she'd have 3 more children, 2 girls and a boy, and adopted them out to wealthy members of the Galactic Society who couldn't have their own children. I'm starting to believe that Big Mama Bodean didn't see people and things. She saw bags of meat with credit value attached to them. Just credits and meat.
Honestly,
Those are two of my favorite things.
I don't blame you for thinking that way. Big Mama was very charitable, though. She would make anything she could to make a credit. She would use any resource she had, including herself.
She's scrappy.
Exactly.
I mean, honestly, it just sounds like more than anything, she got a big old heart.
Just a big old heart.
She'd have your baby if you pay her for it.
Well,
For the right price.
They'd be compensated for their labor, but yeah. But still, that ain't something you just jump into all willy nilly.
Exactly.
As far as I know, anyway. I mean, if you're one of the willy nilly types, give us a call. I don't know. I don't know what it's like. I'm only involved in one part of the transaction. You know what I mean? after that, it's all weird.
It's all weird and ethereal.
Biology.
Biology.
Yeah.
Now, by age 26, more prostitutes. Now, here's a
As you do.
As you do. And this is a little, let me look at my notes here. Now, it gets a little sketchy around this time, but apparently there's a rumor going around that somebody very wealthy and very high class acquired Big Mama Bodean's side services of birthing children.
Mm-hmm.
And once that child was born, this particular person divorced Big Mama Bodean and took the child with him to find an heir to the family fortune.
Uh-oh.
Now, I can't pin down who exactly it is or what organization they work for, but this is something that we could speculate wildly about for the whole night if we wanted to. But we can move on past it unless Sally Mae's got anything to say about it.
She never did say anything to me specifically, but
All
I
right.
do know the rumor itself, and I believe it to be true. I do not know who that wealthy suitor was.
I mean, it
Find
sounds
out
like
who
it
it's
could
called.
be true.
If I do find out, I may have to go back through some old records or something, but I could probably find out.
If
Through some-
anybody finds out or has any more information, we'd love to field your response here on Space Truckin' with Buck Ruckus. This is right up our alley. Now, granted, it's modern times, and we typically deal in ancient or conspiracy or paranormal supernatural. But we'd love to know what opinion, quote, we'll say you have. At age 35, Big Mama Bodean opened her second diner and refueling station. And also at this age,
Yeah, buddy.
she gave birth to her 8th and final child, whom she named Hollis, and gave to a random stranger after leaving the hospital. Now, I like to think that this stranger was in need of a baby, because
Well,
Big
who
Mama
isn't?
Bodean's heart was just so bursting at the seams to help people out. But, you know, I guess it just depends on who you ask.
Well, she kind of just walked up to the first man she saw and said, "Here, have a child. I have blessed you with parenthood," and then walked away.
Bless them with parenthood. I tell you, Big Mama Bodean's a saint. She gives you something, you take it. You don't ask no questions. It's meant to be. You didn't want a baby? Well, too bad. Here's one from Big Mama Bodean herself. And you're going to raise that child and love it. And it's going to cure space cancer or something like that.
Make a longer lasting light bulb or something.
Right.
Free market.
I have heard that her offspring were very smart.
Well, very smart.
Very
And
smart.
did incredible
I myself
things.
am very smart. But
Well,
Bro,
this
black-
gets... Oh, go ahead. Sorry, Salome. I don't mean to interrupt.
go on and continue Big Mama's story.
Well, you might be intimately familiar with this one, Sally Mae. At age 40, she adopted an 8-year-old Sally Mae and
That's
renamed
me.
her. That's you. Renamed her from Sally Jo Erling Crutch to Sally Mae Erling Bodean, just to give her a fresh start, and because the name Joe just reminded her of her rival, Sister Jolene, of Sister Jolene's Country Buffet. I don't even like to say the name. Whom Big Mama Bodean hated.
Sister Jolene is not the nicest person in the galaxy.
I believe it.
To this day, I cannot get her to stop leaving me hateful voicemails for Big Mama Bodean. She is delusional.
Sounds like she's jealous.
Right.
She's something, let me tell you.
I mean,
Oh.
not to beat a dead Gromulan, but you know, you get what you pay for when you go to the buffet.
You
I
are
forget.
not wrong there.
All
Over
you
at
can
Mama
stand
Bodean's.
to eat.
Yeah,
Over
there you
at
go.
Mama Bodean's, our stuff is always made fresh. That stuff over there at the buffet sits out and dries and gets all crusty and stuff, and it's not very good.
Right. Now, sadly, I mean, I I went there once, and I said never again. That was during my youth, where I was, you know, a little bit more of a wily son of a bitch, and said, you know what, fries are cold. You know, I'll tell you what, Shy Guy. This might have been before we met and became best of buds, but I went in there once and I was just looking for a baked potato. A baked potato. Just a baked potato to go with my chicken fried steak, and they didn't have any. And I said, how can you, a country buffet, not have a baked potato? It was so bad. Hey, how you gonna have a restaurant and not have potatoes? And this lady looked at me with her mustache and said, you know what, sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. And I said, fine, I ain't never coming back.
Well, that's good. You stood your ground.
That sounds
Sister
reasonable.
Jolene is the most unfriendliest, holy freaking woman I've ever met.
Right. Didn't like it one bit. Didn't serve. I could go on a diatribe for a long time. I mean, I went there once again, and they still didn't have any baked potatoes, and I got kicked out again.
How many times you get kicked out?
Well, I tell you what. Let's head on back to
half a baker's dozen.
Big Mama adopting me.
That's right, Sally Mae. Big Mama did adopt you.
She sure did. One of my first memories of this occasion, I think I'd lived with her for maybe about 3 weeks. And she and I were head crab trawling.
Right.
Oh, yes.
You know, for our Friday night specials. This was back before we could fully afford to have them imported like we do now. Anyways, there we was out on the dock, just towing in our line, and this huge croctopus came up and clamped down on Big Mama's arm. I mean, this thing was ginormous. It was bigger than a damn space gun that ate 2 more damn space guns.
Man, that's a ginormous croctopus.
Well, this thing, he pulled Mama into the water, and they went to thrashing and fighting and hell. I thought she was done for. For all I could see was tail, tentacles, and a little bit of flesh here and there. Eventually, they went so deep out in the water that it was just so deathless still. I mean, you could bounce a penny off the surface and it wouldn't do anything. So I stood there just shaking, and I called out for it, and I said, "Mama, Mama, where are you?"
Oh no,
and I
Mama.
got no answer back. I thought she was gone. And just about the time I was gonna give up looking, she came to the surface, dragging that damn croctopus by its tail, dead.
Praise God.
Praise God. It's about underneath that water about as long as Shy Guy was when he played hide and seek in that church back when he was a kid.
She must have been a champion too.
Probably just a little bit longer. Well, she dragged that croctopus up and threw it at my feet. She done killed the thing with her own 2 hands and a few teeth.
That sounds like Big Mama Bodean.
Hell yeah.
I feel
Well,
it.
when I looked at the place where it bit her on her arm, there was nothing but a few bite marks. I mean, it didn't rip the flesh or nothing, and them things got the nastiest damn looking teeth I'd ever seen.
Well, they told me she was bulletproof.
If you bulletproof, you toothproof too.
That's what I hear.
I believe it. I truly believe it. So I stood there and I was like, look at the thing. And she goes, "What you gawking at, girl? Get to skinning this thing. Ain't every day our customers get croctopus on the menu." I don't know how she pulled it off, but hell, if I didn't avoid opposing Mama after that.
Man,
That's
I
a
wasn't
strong
either.
woman.
Strong woman out there wrestling croctopodes out there in the river or the lake, wherever you were. Now, a croctopus ain't nothing to mess with. They ain't nothing to fuck with. It's got the bulb of an octopus, and then it's got just a bunch of crocodile heads on it. That's a Martian special right there.
Yeah. Instead of
That
hands,
shit-
it's jaws.
It's got jaws filled with all them teeth and no toothbrush.
That's why they so
One
ornery.
clamps down on you. They all clamp down on you in different places, and sometimes you can't get away from the damn suckers.
It
That's
takes
right.
a lightning strike. They don't let go until they hear thunder.
Right.
Or you get a stick in there. You gotta break them jaws open. But who's got time for that when you got 8 damn croctopus jaws lashed onto you, sucking on you like a giant damn old lamprey?
That's
when
why whenever you go head crab trawling or white bass fishing, it is mandatory to have somebody else with you.
Right.
I mean, it's good family bonding too. It's good to get the kids out there. Give them
well,
a shot
I mean,
at it.
when my dad used to go trawling, you get a certain size croctopus on somebody, you might just have to let that deckhand go. Sometimes it ain't worth the fight. You know what I mean?
Did your dad ever play Dippy Donkey with you?
Dippy Donkey?
Nope.
Yeah, that's when he grabs you by the foot and he dunks you in the water real quick, and then the head crab or the croc or whatever you're fishing for out there come swarming up, try and get a piece.
That might be a farm game and not necessarily a head
I wanna
crab
play that
trawling
one?
game.
That wasn't just me, was it?
Was
I
your
was
dad?
good at it.
Did
What?
your dad often try to kill you?
No, he ain't trying to kill me. It was a game we was playing. It's them fishing games that you play. So you dunk me in, and then pull me out before the head crabs got to me. And then there's the head crabs right there. We just gotta scoop them up. It's actually pretty ingenious.
I mean, you can bond with your kid and get dinner at the same time.
Exactly.
I mean, that
Y'all
is
ever
a
play that
certain
Dippy Donkey?
appeal to it, but sounds a little dangerous to me.
No,
I
no.
played-
I mean, he's watching. He knew when they were coming. It was all right.
I think
I
I
swallowed
played.
some water every now and then, but that's just how it goes.
I don't think I played Dippy Donkey until my college years, but that's just me.
Oh well, sometimes it takes a little longer. Sometimes
Right.
you're a late bloomer.
Right.
Anyway.
So back to Big Mama Bodean. At age 47, she was tried and convicted for federal tax evasion. She did a stint of 2 years in the Federation Space Prison and was later released for good behavior, aka she slept her way out of prison.
Hey, man,
She
didn't
used
you have
anything she got. I mean, you can't blame a woman for using what the good space lord gave her
It's
to
a free
be
market.
free. It's a free market. It's a free market.
Market. And I did say she was a very resourceful woman.
Right. Now, speaking of free
Nothing wrong with
markets, Jonesy, every time I look at you, you got a little bit more of that chest hair free and free. Every time I glance over.
I mean,
You just get lost in that jungle.
free market.
It's a free market. It's a free chest hair market you got there.
Yep.
There we go. Now, at age 49, she was investigated for murder due to a series of men going missing from the back of her diner. But
That was all circumstantial. Come on.
circumstantial speculation,
It was not true.
It ain't true.
Good.
None of it.
No one can prove it because no bodies was ever found. How you gonna accuse someone of murder and not even have a body? You know
It's
what I mean?
called traveling.
Nobody, no murder.
It's
I
a
mean-
it's a free galaxy. You do what you want.
We are
Maybe
a
you
diner
pick up and go.
We are a diner and refueling station. We are meant to just stop on by, stay for a night, maybe two, and leave.
Right. It's also around this time that the Mystery Meatloaf Mondays began, and we were in the golden age. Let me tell you, Sally Mae, you make a fantastic recreation, and you've expanded on the recipe. But let me tell you, the first time I had that Mystery Meatloaf, it had such rich flavors in it. Couldn't tell what I was eating. I didn't even care to know. It was so damn good. Kind of sweet, kind of tangy, kind of savory. Just a little spicy too, a little kick to it.
A little bit of kick. It's so good, it makes you want to come back for more. You start to feel a little twitchy. You're like, I gotta get some more of that meatloaf in me. I gotta get some more. And you end up doing anything for it.
It's very addictive.
You
It's
gotta
like
watch out.
It's like it only kind of fills you up, and then you just like, I gotta get some more. I gotta go back. I gotta get more mystery meatloaf.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's like
Mr.
every time we go.
y'all know one of our best proprietors, customers,
Patrons?
patrons. There you go. That's the
Patrons.
word I'm looking for. Patrons. Oh,
Part of the day calendar.
Tulip Hansen. I'm
Oh,
sure
yeah.
y'all seen it in there
Yeah.
before.
Said Two Limp Hansen.
Yeah, the one that the predator got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? Bless her heart, Miss Tallulah.
Oh, Mr. Lula.
Mr. Lula.
But too
How
many
glad I
people-
am to have knew you.
He was trying to get on in there for some of his mystery meat, and he poor guy got trampled on by the crowd that was coming back for more.
Well, that'll happen.
You gotta watch out them Mr. Meatloaf binges. They'll give you the shakes.
You gotta hug the
Head on
wall.
the swivel.
Gotta hug the walls when you go in there. Now at age 53, she's acquitted. That's 49 to 53. That's about 4 years she was on trial
Justice
for.
was served.
Her justice was finally served. She's acquitted, let me tell you. And at age 57, Big Mama Bodean officially, quote, slipped into the 1,000-gallon sized deep fryer and perished from this earth. Well, belt, actually.
Well, yeah, if we're being particular.
She perished from this life. Let me tell you. Out of all that Big Mama Bodean did in her 57 long years on this world, I almost don't believe that she just slipped.
It's
You
a little
know-
poetic, I suppose.
Gentlemen, if we could just take a moment.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody just take a moment.
Moment of silence for Big Mama.
It's a slow double salute. We got Jonesy there. All right, Shy Guy. Hat over his heart. Here we go. Close them eyes.
Praise be unto Chris Gaines and the other one that we don't talk about.
I can say it. It's Garth Brooks. This is for Big Mama Bodean.
I'm a little hungry, though.
You a little hungry?
Everybody talking about
We
it.
still have a Death Bustery special going on.
Oh, we coming by. We coming by for sure.
You better. I'll save you a special glass of Mom and Pa's sister wife fire kiss.
Well, yeah, that'd be all right. You can do it. That, yeah.
That'd be
Yeah.
nice.
That sounds all right.
That's a romantic beverage, by the way, for those who are unaware.
And, you know, it's just good. It just tastes good. That's all. Just, you know.
Tastes
It
good.
Sure
Goes
tastes good.
Goes good with that meatloaf. Light some
Certainly
candles. Get the tablecloth out.
I ain't gotta go with all that. I'm just saying all this talk about Big Mama and meatloaf and everything make me a little hungry. That's all.
You know what they say about head crab?
What's that?
I mean,
it's in the name, kinda.
you know.
Yeah. And that's what they say about head crab.
Well, heard that.
You get a couple in you, and you know.
You know it is.
You know.
Now
Now,
I tell you what.
tell us what.
This whole business about Big Mama slipping, that was the official report.
Mm-hmm.
I personally don't believe it, considering that her meatloaf recipe was such a desired thing to be acquired.
Now, what do you think actually happened, Sally Mae?
I think she was pushed.
Who would have done that?
The turkey? Did the turkey do it?
Now, you didn't hear it from me, but I think it was one of Sister Jolene's minions sent to get the recipe. And
Minions,
instead,
them little alien fellas.
yeah, the little
Right.
yellow guys with the big
The big old teeth?
blood eye, something like that.
They're all different shapes and sizes, but they're only about half as tall as your normal earthling.
Exactly.
Why would you think she sent her boys to go push her in?
I think they was searching for the meatloaf recipe. And Big Mama caught them, and they panicked. And when they was trying to run away and get past her, Mama was a big old gal.
Well, she was quick. She could scoot when she wanted to.
I mean, she was built like a brick shit house. She was born that way. She's a big, beautiful woman.
She certainly was. When they was trying to escape, they lit out between her legs, I believe, and tripped her, and that ended up making her fall in.
Right. I mean, I believe it. I mean, Ms. Jolene, whatever her name is, Jolene, why you gotta be so mean? Why you gotta push Mama into that tub of why you gotta push Mama Bodean into that tub of grease? Fire has already been fired up, ready for all them Mars turkeys. I mean, she'd done this a thousand upon thousands of times before. Why is it this time she got to slip in? That's what I get hung up on. I know I have an eye for conspiracy. I understand it, but I do smell foul play in that 1,000-gallon tub of grease.
The truth is out there.
To be fair,
to
have a conspiracy,
to be fair,
it takes more than one person's. That makes it a conspiracy. So if she's got minions, tripping Big Mama into the vat, so she can keep making her. I
mean, they ain't got about a half a vent rat brain between the dozen of them, so I don't know how far they could possibly get. But
to make her damn shitty buffet food. So was she gonna put the freaking meatloaf onto the buffet?
She has certainly tried to replicate Big Mama's recipe. I caught her one time in my kitchen stealing a whole damn pan of meatloaf just so she could analyze it and try to get the recipe from that.
Right.
So we could pay almost no money so we can get some kind of just some more freaking food poisoning.
Exactly.
Garbage food.
Half the taste and double the sawdust.
That shit is drier than a damn space desert.
I tell you, this about concludes our history of Big Mama Bodean. Rest in pieces out there. And we are opening up the phone lines for anybody who wants to talk to us during this death anniversary episode. I think we got some callers lined up. That are. Let me check them real fast. Let's see if I can pull somebody in here.
The boards are lighting up.
The boards are lighting up. Hey, caller. You got Space Truckin with Buck Ruckus.
Hello?
Hello?
That's right, caller. You got Space Truckin with Buck Ruckus.
Who is it?
It's Buck Ruckus.
Who?
This is Buck. You called us.
Yeah.
Buck?
Shower.
Buck?
Yeah, Buck.
Buck's not here, man.
No, I'm Buck.
Buck?
Yeah.
Right. This is Buck.
Buck left like 2 weeks ago, man.
No, I'm Buck, and I'm on the phone with you.
You're on the air.
Oh, Buck, what's going on, fellas?
Oh, there you are. Oh, this is Captain Joey of the SS Clams.
I'll be a son bitch.
I'll be a son of a bitch.
How's it going, fellas? We had a really good time when you guys came to visit.
Yeah, we sure did. Oh my God, man, it's been a couple weeks, but I only remember what I remember of it.
As wild times. It's like a
wild
week.
Times.
Something.
It's pretty crazy out there.
Time is a flat circle.
Time's a flat circle. I think that's what I discovered out there in Planet Marley.
I'm calling in because I wanted to catch up with you guys.
Oh, we appreciate it. I know we told you about the radio show we do. I appreciate you calling in. We're just doing a little death anniversary special on Big Mama Bodean, but it's good to hear from you. Did you ever make your way out to Big Mama Bodean's and her famous meatloaf?
Oh, yeah, I dropped by there a couple of times.
All right.
Oh, man, that's nice.
It's a galactic treasure.
When you're feeling the space munchies, so that's the place to go.
Right. Ain't nothing better than Big Mama Bodean's Diner and Fueling Station. Now, I got a question for you, Captain Joey.
Shoot.
Well, I got you pulled up on the video feed here. Now, your comms are coming in crystal clear. But on the video, it's funny because I remember you this way, but I thought that might have been just based on whatever I had imbibed, either sacred herb or spirit or otherwise. What are you? Are you a ghost? Are you a space ghost? Because you're about coast to coast right now. I see 3 of you.
I'm Captain Joe, man.
Like
We're
your
all
dad
one.
Planet of Cartoons or something.
Right.
You see, the SS Clams runs on an AI powered by THC. 420 thermal hydrogen cores.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Man, man.
I'll do it. Let me tell you.
That'll get you there.
I'll get you all sorts of places.
It's really fucking high.
That's real. How high do you think that is? If you had to say, is this the highest it's ever been?
Sometimes it can be a bit too high.
A little too high.
Oh, that's when it gets Irie. That's
But
what
not,
the-
you know, if it gets too high, it just passes out. It just do a pit stop.
Do a little pit stop and come on down a little bit.
get that-
Hey, Shy Guy. Shy Guy here?
Hey, yeah. Hey, what's up, man?
Yeah, we got a shy guy here.
Shy Guy, I think I found your wallet in my hover
you
couch,
did?
man. Yeah, in my
I
hover
don't remember
couch.
that thing.
We've been checking the ship from top to bottom for that.
I'm wondering if it's yours. There's a laser punch card for Big Mama Bodeans.
Yeah, I got one of them.
There's a picture of you and Buck with the caption, "We love to truck."
That's the one.
We do
And,
love the truck.
And there's a drawing of a heart with an arrow through it that says Sally Bay. Is that yours?
Says what now?
Oh,
Says Sally Bay.
baby.
Sally. Nah. Well, no, I don't. That doesn't sound. Maybe you found a different wallet.
Sally
All
Bay.
right.
I
No,
mean,
I don't know.
Hey, Captain Joe, just if he won't take ownership over it, we can drive by. We can send it on the Galactic Express around here. We can get it to the right owner.
there's lots of
I don't know.
showers out there. All kind of people go to Big Mamas.
Mhm.
Right.
Only one of them's named Shiler, though. Come on.
I mean, I'm not the only one.
Hey, come on.
Come on.
Huh?
Come on now.
Come on. Let it out. Let your heart out.
Well, it seems like love was in there when you guys came over. And tell you, Jonesy, congratulations on your wedding, man. That was a hell of a time.
There you go.
Hang on. On my wedding?
Yeah, welcome
Jonesy,
to the
hey,
tribe,
yeah.
man. Mazel tov and whatnot.
Oh, Mazel Tov, Jonesy. Jonesy got
You got a
married.
Mazel Tov.
Who? Wait. Who?
Yeah, man, you married my cousin Sarah. That's why we were parading you around on the chairs and we were singing them songs.
I remember you telling me
Oh.
that story, Jonesy, back there on Planet Marley a couple weeks ago. You said that you were being carried on some chairs and hoisted up, and
That makes a lot more sense now.
it does.
Huh.
How's Pickle?
Pickle. Oh. Pickle. I think she's sleeping. She's good.
She's a little space dog.
I did wake up and she was just there when I woke up. And yeah, she's been hanging out with me.
Why don't you grab
And,
Pickle and show the worlds out there, Pickle?
Hey, Pickle.
Play with your pickle a little bit.
Well, I gotta get my pickle out first.
What about that pickle? Let's take a look.
Give me
Take a look
second.
at, let's take a look at your pickle.
Oh, hey there, Pickle.
Here we go.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
There's
Look
a
at that.
pickle.
Oh,
Look at
there's
that.
Pickle. There's that sweet little girl.
Hey there, Pickle. How are you doing?
Hi, Pickle.
Right on.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna bring you some meatloaf.
Yeah, y'all just give me a space dog? Is that kind of what happens when you get married? You get a
Well,
little space
uh,
pickle?
you see, our reproduction takes about 12 hours. It's tradition that when a weedling is born, their consciousness is transferred into a spirit creature vessel. Then the parent takes them on adventures until they come of age. So Pickle is your biological offspring, man.
I don't know what you just said, but it sure sounds cool.
Man, Mazel Tov. That's your offspring. You got yourself a little baby Pickle.
Huh.
I can see the resemblance now.
Yep. Hang on.
Yeah, they really do look the same.
Look at that.
Look at that.
We have the same, well, like
They got the
part of
same buggy little eyes, I think.
Them beady little eyes.
We got
Oh,
half
Oh,
your
look at
hair
her. Look
color.
all sweetly.
Yeah, she's pretty cool. She's been hanging out and
That's your daughter.
Us? Well, that's. I mean, you can do worse, you know.
I think it's great. I think it's
I don't-
fantastic. I think Jonesy's a daddy now. Jonesy got himself a little baby daughter space doggy wheedling thing. Daddy
Cool.
Jonesy.
I
Papa
did it.
Jonesy. Papa Jonesy and his pet Pickle.
Papa
You
was a
raised-
Rolling Jones.
You raise her right, you bring her back when she comes of age, and we'll have another big party, man.
Hell yeah.
I mean, I'm cool with coming back to Planet Marley kind of anytime. I'll need a break for a little bit because we got a little carried away. But
Yeah, Captain Joey, I don't know how y'all live out there. I mean, I love going out there. It was a grand old time. But old Buck Ruckus, he gotta take a little bit of time to himself to just
Vacation
recover.
from the vacation.
A vacation from the vacation.
You guys, take as much time as you need. Take it easy. There's no reason to go too fast out here in space.
Ain't no reason.
Heard that.
I mean, it looks like you're going pretty dang fast.
Right.
No, this is just regular. You guys want to see the hyperdrive?
Oh, dang.
This is the
Oh,
hyperdrive.
oh my goodness. That's hyperdrive? Just fire it out.
this is all 420 cylinders going.
Holy shit.
420 cylinders.
Man, that's Irie.
I'm surprised we can keep the connection up.
That's that
That's
ganja entanglement. That's beyond quantum.
That's
Yeah.
past plaid, man. That's crazy.
That's the plativerse.
Oh, wait, look out for the who? Somebody said something about a platypus thing being out there.
A platypus?
A platypus monster that eats the. Was I just that high? Damn.
I mean,
Lord.
you're pretty high. All right, Captain
Thank you,
Joey.
brother.
If unless you got something else, then I guess we'll catch you later. Feel free to call in anytime you want.
For real, fellas, it's always a pleasure. I'm actually late. I gotta make a delivery to Planet Chaz. They just won their independence, and they need a bunch of sacred herb.
Oh,
All right, man.
Planet
Oh,
Jazz
okay.
just one independent. I tell you, man. Well, congratulations to them, and congratulations to you, Jonesy, for being a daddy.
Mazel, mazel.
I did
Mazel.
it.
All right, Captain Joey.
Bob Speed out there.
Have a
Alright,
good
fellas.
one.
To you and
Stay
yours and
close.
so forth.
Stay toasty.
To you and
fellas.
yours. Oh, let's get that centered in just right. There we go. Give him that double salute again, Jonesy.
Oh well, I mean, if we gotta all get in this. Come on.
Get that one. We got
Okay.
Shy Guy doing it. We got old Uncle Bucky Rucky. There we go.
There it is.
All right, Captain. Take it easy. Tell your mom and them to
Take it
say
easy,
hi.
fellas.
We'll catch you later.
Will do.
All right.
All right now.
I tell you what, that was a good call.
Man, I didn't think I'd hear from. Didn't think I'd hear from Planet Marley that fast. And also, I'm married and have a.
He's a family man now.
I had
Family man, Papa Jonesy, and his pet
Hey.
pickle.
We'll go on out to the lake. I'll teach you how to play Dippy Donkey.
Dippy Donkey.
Here you go.
I don't think. Maybe
Just-
that's just not part of what I'll
Well,
do.
maybe not right, now, but in a little bit. Get some mileage on her, and then we'll go out there.
Dippy Donkey pickle.
Uh-huh.
Dippy Donkey your pet pickle into the lake.
Yeah.
That'll be fine. I think we got a new caller coming in.
Oh, here we got.
Well, let's see. All right, caller. You're on the air with Space Truckin with Buck Ruckus. This is Buck. What can I do for you?
Hello, Buck. This is Epic Beefums. I'd like to call in and just clear the air a little bit about what's been happening recently.
Oh, this is Epic Beefums. I think I heard a little bit about the Epic Beefums.
Oh,
And
yeah.
you and this other fella got into a little bit of a tiff about who's strong and who's not.
It's a little more complicated than that. I don't want to get too far in.
Okay.
This Quarter Balder guy is a real ass.
Quarter Balder. Now, you're kind of cutting in and out, so I'm just going to say... I'm not going to try and repeat what you say in case anybody misses it, but it's...
That's not good. Let's try to fix that.
Right.
I mean, he's pretty...
Turn your radio down.
Turn your radio down. Let's get everything set up just right for this. And,
Alright, how's that? How's that coming through now?
Let's come through a little bit. I think I know exactly what it is. It's, you got headphones on? If you got headphones on, we're coming through your headphones a little bit. But we'll be alright.
Oh dear. I'm sorry for all these technical difficulties. It's,
Technical
it's the first time
difficulties.
I've called into a radio program of any sort.
Right.
Get there.
There's time for everything. We'll figure it out. We're in it together.
Well, alright, so really the core of the thing here is that this guy, Epic, the Quarter Balder, he's a cheater. He robbed me of my title 3 galactic cycles ago.
That's Quarter Balder that did this. He robbed you of your title. And what was your title for? Explain it to everybody out there.
My title, it was the B5 Royale Starlift tournament. We were both competing in. I was lifting an M-class star. It was a big blue son of a bitch, and he was lifting one. It was blue too, but actually it was an F-class star. It was much lighter, and he cheated. They gave him the title, the Big Boys Brutal Body Bunch Royale Starlift title, and
say the name of that title one more time for us, please.
Big Boys Brutal Body Bunch Royale Starlift tournament title.
Yeah, B5.
The B5, you got it.
The B5.
Big B5, and he
I used to have a poster of Quarter Balder on my wall as a kid.
Well, you grew up with an ugly, big lumpy bitch on your wall.
Man, that's classic trash talk from powerlifters. So this is the beef. Pardon the pun here.
I've had shits with better muscle structure than this guy.
That's a hell of a thing for you to say.
Damn.
So you were the powerlifting champion out there in the B5 Royale Starlift. And he came in and lifted a technically larger star, but not as dense or gravitous as yours, and somehow won the belt from you.
It appeared to be the same size, and you would think the judges would know the difference in a star lifting tournament
I see.
between types of stars, which is because they're blue and the same diameter, everybody thinks they're the same.
Right. So he cheated his way and stole that title from you, and now what?
Well, things have been escalating since then. You see, 3 galactic cycles ago is a pretty long time.
Right.
I've been nursing this grudge for a while. About 700 million years.
That's a long time.
That's a long time.
Long ass time.
Jinx.
Well, it's a perspective issue. Sure. About 2 space weeks ago.
That's a short time.
That is relatively short time. It's about 40 million years.
2 space, 40 million. Okay, I see.
Well,
I see.
give or take. maybe 20. Time is irrelevant. About that long ago, I broke another record. I broke the galactic record for the God Lift.
The God Lift.
That's right.
What is the God Lift?
Well, it's just a title, really. It's not like you're lifting a god or anything. It's just, you know, if you lift as much as a god, it's called a God Lift.
All right,
That's
I
pretty
think that
straightforward.
track. Yeah, pretty simple, straightforward. You're not lifting gods, but if you lift something as if you were a god, or about the same weight or density or gravitas as a god, that makes sense.
I was able to. That's right. So I was recorded. They were able to capture me lifting a medium-sized rogue black hole, and that had never been done before. Well, after the interview, after that had happened, they interviewed me, and I was able to take that opportunity to throw it right back in that big, lumpy, stupid bitch's face that he was still a cheater, and he's lost his mind since then.
I tell you what, if you just lifted up a black hole and I was a reporter, my first words to you would be, a black hole? Son, that is quite the feat of strength. Won't you come on over here and let's talk a little bit? But I'm not a reporter. I'm just a humble space trucker.
I appreciate your attempts at levity, but this is really serious, guys. This is really serious.
Is really serious.
See, these are all on
serious.
scales that I don't think these scales are tracking in my noodle. My brain's not.
Sure. We are pretty big boys. It is the Big Boys Brutal Body Bunch.
I mean, it's in the name. It's a big boys.
I mean, if I remember correctly, Quarter Balder, he's 100 and was he like 120 some feet, something like that, like over 10 stories. So how tall are you?
Well, depends on the competition. If we're in the Starlift competition, you gotta be of a size to lift a star. So 100 feet isn't gonna. You wouldn't really even be able to measure.
No, you're going to need to be like light years tall or something like that. So
Right,
you're
that's right.
able to
We're
control
able to-
how tall you are?
Well, we have a guy for that. You know, it's a trainer. There's the B5 league trainer.
Is that why
real-
they're telling you to get the stretching in? Make sure you do your stretching.
That's right. It's critical before trying to lift a star or anything
I'm
singularity wise.
stretching to begin with. But I hear that all the time from these big old dudes that be lifting shit real heavy all the time. Make sure you stretch. But that only goes so far. But if y'all can stretch, well, that makes a lot more sense.
Stretch like orders of magnitude, like stretch, to be able to hug a planet.
Right.
Does that clarify the scale issue for you there, Jonesy?
Yeah.
Man, it's still kind of on a whole other level for me. I can lift some stuff, but I'm not lifting galactic bodies.
That's why you're not the galaxy's strongest singular organism.
Yeah, I mean that's
No,
fair.
that's why it's somewhere between you, Epic Beefums, and Quarter Balder. Right.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Absolutely
There is
not.
no debate. I am the clearly superior big boy.
Well, you can convince me all you want, but how you going to convince Quarter Balder?
Well, it's been proposed that we have somewhat of a wrestling match. In fact, he proposed it after I, challenged him to put up or shut up, to prove that he was not just a a shapeless lump of shit, and that he could actually do anything with that horrible, chunky body of his.
Now, are we witnessing a beef so strong between you Epic Beefums and Quarterballer, that y'all gonna take this as powerlifters outside of the powerlifting ring and into the wrestling square?
That's right. That's right. Well, after I called him a cheater again, he, like I said, he lost his mind. He put up like 10 Space Tube videos calling me a cheater. Some shit about me having 4 arms and how that wasn't fair.
I mean, 4 arms, I imagine, could provide some kind of advantage in certain situations, but maybe not in powerlifting. I don't know.
There are no rules against it. It is singular. I'm a singular organism. That's the rule. I'm not a collective entity just because I have 4 arms.
Okay, so hive minds don't count.
That's right. It's a different tournament.
No hive minds.
It's like a different class.
I think I'm getting it.
Is it organic only, or are the AIs allowed in this one as well?
That is a different division also.
Oh.
Then there's the hybrid divisions, more like the MMA style.
Oh, with the cyborgs in them. We should get old no shirt, no shoes Johnson in on that.
He's a cyborg.
Yeah.
Maybe he can do some like featherweight stuff.
So he challenged me to prove that he's a cheater, and I challenged him, and finally he just shot me on Spitter there, Space Twitter. He challenged me to put it up or shut up, and I said, put your face where my fists are.
Yeah, he got into your Spitter feed, which is Spitter's kind of like Facebook, Jonesy and Shy Guy, if y'all don't know.
Oh, I'm up to date, man.
Right.
I don't use none of that. They track all your stuff.
That's where most of my fans are. It's where I have my following. I have my my Spitter following, and that's where I can generate traction for new tournament challenges and stuff like that. So it's really important for us now.
Right. You got to maintain your fan base over there on the Spacebook and Spitter and Spinstagram or whatever. Now, right. Okay, I got a question for you, Epic Beefums. Perhaps this beef, the Space Truckin with Buck Ruckus crew could try to mediate a conversation on this radio video program next week between you, Epic Beefums, and Quarterballer. If we get both of y'all to call in.
Oh, I don't know.
You don't want to talk to him on air?
I'll talk to him face to face. On air, I just feel like I can't punch him enough.
Just can't punch him enough. Well,
but if you think it's a good idea, I think
it's a great idea.
I think it's a great idea.
Hey, how about it, man? Get him on here. Y'all can talk the shit you need to shit, and we let the whole galaxy know that it's on.
Well, I love your program, and I've been listening for a long time, and I think that if you think it's a good idea, I respect you boys and your opinions, and I'm gonna go ahead and give it a shot. We'll give it a try.
Hell yeah.
Let's take a crack at it. Let's next week have you call in. We'll have a Quarterballer call in, or Quarterball, whatever the hell his name is, and see if we can mediate some kind of conversation. See if we can quash this beef, and if we can't, perhaps we could broker a deal between you two to meet at an undisclosed location. Hell, maybe we could even broadcast the whole fight. Who knows? If a fight has to happen.
If you get the rights to it, that's not going to be cheap. That sounds like
well, we can set it up so that people that want to come and watch it, they would have to, send us some sort of payment, sort of like a pay per view. For people
pay to view.
I like this idea. This is excellent. Yeah. It's a different model than what HBO was suggesting.
HBO, that's the
it sounds potentially lucrative.
HBO is the hurling big ass objects network.
That's correct. Yeah.
That's right. That's what HBO.
They picked up our program. It's a kind of an offshoot, They do Starlift, they do hurling, they do stroid smashing competitions.
I love a good stroid smash.
Yeah, I do love that.
Well, boys, I'm gonna let you go now. I just
Yeah,
want to
we'll
call in and
talk to you
air my
again.
grievance. I'm sorry?
I said we'll talk to you again.
Absolutely. Before I go, I wanted to, in honor of Mama Bodean and your episode, in honor of her, I wanted to give a special shout out to the product of hers that saved my life and made me the epic beef boy that I am today. It is Mama Bodean's famous meatloaf powder supplement. I get it by the truckload, by the convoy load, and it peps me up before a lift, and it keeps me beefy between competitions.
Right, it's to secure them gains. That's a product that a lot of people don't know about. That's Big Mama Bodean's meatloaf protein powder supplement.
That's right. They take the meatloaf and they desiccate it completely and powder it and sell it as a supplement.
A little dabble, do you?
That's right.
I mean, you got a sponsorship right there. We could probably work a deal with Sally Mae at some point. Well, all right, Epic Beefums. Well, I'm excited to talk to you and what's his name, Quarter Balder next week on next week's episode of Space Truckin with Buck Ruckus. See if what kind of madness we can get into.
That's right, Buck. We'll talk to you then. We'll see how it goes. I'm not too hopeful, but we'll see. Thank you so much for having me.
All right. You take it easy. Tell your mom and them said hi. It's been a pleasure. Right. Bye now. Bye. Whew, that guy is spooky.
I'm gonna be frank. That this whole thing terrifies the shit out of me.
Why?
They lifting freaking black holes and shit. Come on.
That's hardcore, man. You don't want to see that shit?
No, I don't want to be anywhere near it. I mean, I'll watch it. Don't get me wrong, but
well, you better pay per your view.
I will pay for the view, but I'm not gonna be anywhere near it. Tell you that. These smashing freaking black holes again? No, I'm good.
You don't want to see two black holes smashed together?
I'm totally cool with seeing it, but I'm, keep me away. Record it, I'm fine. You pop in the old you pop in the laser system. You put your little hollow cube in, and you set the timer, and it records it. You don't need to be there. Come on.
Yeah, record it. That's like an on-demand type thing.
Yeah, you pay for it. You go about your business. You come back. You watch it later. Avoid. I mean, I don't use them, but if you're gonna record it, stay away from the spitter and the space book, because they'll just ruin you.
Oh, they'll come after you.
They'll come after you. I think we got another caller lined up. Actually, don't know who it is just yet, but let's get him on the line. All right, caller, you got Space Truckin with Buck Ruckus. This is Buck Ruckus.
Buck Ruckus, mi chiquito amiguito, ¿cómo estás?
That voice.
Very good.
We know that voice.
It's me. It is Santiago de Capriz. How are you today?
Hey, Santiago, how you doing?
Santiago, we know who you are. I know you're wonderful.
Everyone knows Santiago.
But
listen, hey, I see you are having your, what is this, call-in program today, huh?
Yeah, we are. It's the deathversary of Big Mama Bodean. Only nice things can be said about her on this day, Santiago.
Well, of course, only nice things should ever be said about Big Mama Bodean. Hey, we are over here right now on my ship. Of course, you know her, right? Is El Conquistador, right? You seen her?
Right, I've seen El Conquistador, and I know you've seen Old Thunder in Paradise too.
Well, yes, of course, I have seen it. It is difficult to see sometimes with how small it is, but it gets the job done.
It's small, but it's fierce.
It's fierce! And we hold them lows all day, every day.
Small and fierce, like you.
Santiago, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Well, I am calling in, of course, this death-anniversary, as you call it. Yes, this is correct word, death-anniversary?
Death-anniversary is the correct word, Santiago.
Indeed. We are here, we are having a party over here on my ship. In honor, of course, of Big Mama Bodean. Her life and her deep fryer.
in her deep fryer. Let me
Yes,
tell
it
you,
was legendary.
it sure was, wasn't it? Legend has it. She could deep fry, you know. She could deep fry a Buick, but you better not Buick.
Indeed. You know, you don't see too many Buicks around anymore. But you know.
Right. So I
But,
appreciate you calling in, and you're having a little party on Big Mama Bodean's death anniversary.
Yeah, actually, 1 second here, 1 moment. There's some. You have this call-in show, but how else do you honor the Big Mama Bodean?
We did a complete biography of her life and death to not only in this universe but in other universes as well, shouting the praises of Big Mama Bodean across all different timelines.
May on here giving us a play-by-play.
In fact, she might still be on the line.
Oh, this Sally Mae is on the line, huh?
Sally Mae.
Well, hello, Mr. Santiago.
Hello, Miss Sally Mae. How are you today, huh?
Don't you talk to her.
I'm doing just about as well as I can be.
I'm sorry, 1 second. The shy guy had something to say. What was that shy guy?
No, I'm checking the specs on the inline rotary girder.
Oh yes, that sounds very useful. So Sally Mae, this must be a difficult time for you.
It sure is. I tell you what, it might have been 12 years ago, but I still miss Mama every day.
Yes,
Don't
well,
we
you
all?
know, your one's mother is this is a very hard thing to get on without.
It sure is. Especially as big of a personality as Big Mama was.
Oh yes, of course. Her personality was almost as big as her deep fryer, huh? Yeah, but no, seriously, she fell into that thing, didn't she?
She did. And
We
she
already
died
went over
very
it. We already went
horribly.
over how she died, that she, quote, slipped into that deep fryer.
Maybe she should have put up handrails.
You're testing my patience here, Santiago de Caprice.
Oh, look, it only seems to me that it would be a good idea if you have a deep fryer that big.
Well, maybe she couldn't get after the hot oil as easy and dump them space turkeys in if she had a handrail over there.
Talking to damn old Commodore Hindsight over here.
Hey, bud.
Yeah.
It's possible. It's possible. I'm just making a suggestion. Listen, Buck Ruckus, you have a very nice show here. Wait 1 second. Someone is knocking on my cabin door. 1 second. Hey, what's happening out there? Eh? I say, it's the party in the background. You know, it's very loud. Let me 1 second here.
Dump this clown. Come on, dump him.
Now let's hear Matt. Let's hear Matt. We're gaining information here, Jonesy. All right, Santiago, you got a party going on. That's great. What can we help you with? What you got to say?
I'm sorry. I was talking to one of my party guests. You probably don't know him. This fellow calls himself the Predator, huh?
You saying you've seen one predator?
Yes, he is here at my party right now. He was just talking to me. He says we do not have enough popcorn shrimp. Can you believe it, eh?
You got a predator there on your ship right now?
Oh, yeah. Well, you see.
I don't know if I believe it. We don't see him.
Well, what? You don't? Well, of course, I cannot take his picture. He's very shy.
Of course
casting
he is.
couch.
You try the casting couch method?
Casting couch method. I'm unfamiliar with
You get him on the couch and you point a bunch of cameras at him and he can't move because he's too scared. And you cast a bunch of nets on him.
Oh, Buck Ruckus. Why would that be so to one of my guests?
Because he's a murderer.
No,
I mean,
he's
it is
a
a
hunter.
predator.
He hunts people. He's very different.
I feel like it ain't that different. You're killing people either way. Hunting or killing is still a murder. Rest in peace, Pancho.
These Buicks that Big Mama Bodean could fry in her fryer, they would surely call her a murderer, would they not?
Well,
I mean,
not
that's the livestock.
A Buick ain't an animal. It's a
Yeah, there's levels of consciousness. Come on. Now we're just splitting turkeys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before
Look,
we
I
fry
still don't
'em.
know what the Buick is. Is this some kind of how you say, redneck thing.
I don't think. I think it's from. I don't think you're educated enough to know what a Buick is. That's what we specialize in here: historical education.
That's an ancient Earth automobile.
Ancient Earth.
It was a very fine machine.
If Sally Mae says it was a fine machine, I believe her. Hey, listen, Sally Mae, you should come over and join the party over here.
I'll have to think about that. I will be having to get on back to the maiden station for our big death anniversary meal we're holding.
Hey, Santiago,
mashed potatoes.
Don't you primarily run goods for Miss Jolene's Country Buffet?
Well, of course, I run many goods for Jolene's buffet, but of course this is only to keep an eye on her. You never know what she's up to, am I right, Sally Mae?
Exactly.
Of course, my heart only belongs to Sally Mae and her Big Mama Bodean. May she rest in pieces. I mean, peace.
I mean, she's in pieces too. That's okay.
But yes, it's neither here nor there, really. But
right.
I mean, they did have to fish her out of the fryer.
Yes, it sounds like a grisly affair, honestly.
It was a greasy affair for sure.
I bet she was well done.
That is an untoward joke.
Look, all I'm saying is that she was a fantastic chef. She would not have undercooked herself.
She wouldn't have overcooked herself either.
Exactly. It is. This goes without saying.
I still smell foul play, and I do say I have to appreciate you calling in, Santiago de Caprice. But unless you got anything else of value to say, then we're going to move on to our next segment.
A lot of callers, a lot of stuff to get to.
Well, of course, that's why I don't want to keep you there. Are you sure you don't want to come over, Sally Mae? I think I'm passing your ship right now. I mean,
I think Sally Mae doing just fine.
We're losing.
Oh, look here, listen. I'm trying to
There's some interference, okay. All right, guys, he's gone. Don't worry about it. Old Buck Ruckus took care of it.
Take care of him.
For those uninitiated that don't know the program, Santiago de Caprice is a
son of a bitch,
professional rival of the Buck Ruckus crew.
Also known as a big bag of space turds.
Yeah.
Well, that gentleman sure is sweet on me. He is smoother than buttermilk and sweeter than honey.
Sweeter than honey. The only thing sweet to him is money. He ain't in it for the love. He ain't in it for the love of the game. He's in it. He's just in it for the money.
It does bug me that he runs goods for Sister Jolene.
It bucks me that he calls me Book.
Yeah, say the name right.
Say it right. It's Buck Ruckus. All right, y'all.
Well,
go ahead, Sally Mae.
I am going to go ahead and sign off. I got to be getting on back to the diner over there for the deathversary. We got to start cooking that meal.
All right, Sally Mae. It's been a pleasure speaking with you, and please don't do any business with Santiago de Caprice.
Son of a bitch.
We'll do any deal he does, but better.
Don't give money to turds.
Sounds like a plan.
Don't give any money to turds. Also, we're going to be back right after a word from our sponsors, folks. We'll be back in just a few minutes. All right, Space Truckin, Buck Ruckus out.
Hello, Intergalactic endorsing yet another delicious food product that will make you think it came straight from the bowels of Big Mama Bodean's kitchen. But not from Big Mama herself, because that's unsanitary and fucking disgusting. This piece of mystery meatloaf. Hello, Intergalactic endorsing yet another delicious food product that will make you think it came straight from the bowels of Big Mama Bodean's kitchen. But not from Big Mama herself, because that's unsanitary and fucking disgusting. This time I'm here to talk about Mr. Hyper Psychotic Coffee. You thought the coffee you were drinking before this would wake you up? Well, no sirree, Bob. And we all know the Buck Ruckus boys are big fans of alliteration, so let's try this one on for size. Well, no sirree, Bob. And we all know... This caffeine-crammed coffee carries the capacity for crushing catnap cravings, single-handedly squashing sleep shortages with surplus servings of sugar, right shy of reincarnating relatives recently retired or relentlessly rotting while replacing all well-regulated remedies, replenishing nowhere near not enough nutrients needed for nourishing natural neural networking. Now try saying that 10 times fast, eh, Shy Guy?
So if you have a duty cycle higher than that of old Bucky's rough truck, but don't have the sleep schedule to match, then head on down to Big Mama Bodean's and get yourself a nice big old mug of that Mr. Hyperpsychotic coffee, or you too will find yourself saying,
Game over.
Once again, this was Intergalactim coming at you with another delicious food broadcast. Thank you so much, and remember, always tip your waitress. Bye-bye!
Hello. This is Mr. Man with Mr. Man's system-wide generic product line. I have been up to the usual human things. I spent a full cycle of sunlight and darkness, lying on a Mr. Man-shaped, soft rectangle, while looking deeply at the ceiling tiles, with not a single processor unit used. Ha ha ha, what fun! At any Mr. Man system-wide generic product line we are having a sale on 10-pack space coffins, to launch a loved one, or not so loved one at the nearest large spatial body. We have a unbeatably priced, prefabricated, biological humanoid space containment unit. Featuring only the smoothest right angles. Choose between square, rhombus, and for a limited time trapezoid, biological humanoid space containment units. Doors sold separately. This cycle, make your way to the Proxima Centauri, Mr. Man's system-wide generic product line location. For your 30-ton tub of quarter boulder, full flex, mega protein. Now with 10,000 grams of protein in every spoonful. And remember, if it doesn't say Mr. Man's system-wide generic product line, it ain't for you, man. Back to you, Buck Ruckus. And no one else.
Hello, this is Alden Cofield III. For 10 generations, my family has brought you only the finest pest removal services.
Hooey! I'm just easy to track to be. It's me, Amazing Alden, with Alden's Pest Blasters. You got a vent rat clogging your recombinator? I'll blast him. Got an infestation of void roaches? Well, that's right, I'll blast him. 5-foot, 10-foot, or 20-foot nebulan tube worm latched to your trailer, truck, racer, or station? You got it, I'll blast him. Ain't no pest get past Alden's Amazing Pest Blasters. Call today and get a 2-cycle vent blasted for the price of one. All of our pest blasters are certified in blasting, bashing, burning, electrifying, and well, all around frying most any pest from the great dark. Hell, they can poison them too, if you ain't about having no fun. Call today and we'll blast your space pest back to the inky black void of nothingness that awaits us all. Alden's Pest Blasters, Alden's Pest Blasters, will kill anything.
Alden's Pest Blasters is a limited liability corporation and will not kill predators, humans, Sarlothian hive minds, or any unimind, hive mind, or megazeno predator, or level 2 conscious or above. Hire at your own risk. Alden's Pest Blasters not liable for any damages from fire, laser, blunt force, or any other modality of damage.
Is your space truck dull and drab? Has your space bumper lost its shine? Can you no longer see your ugly mug in the space spot mirrors on the front side of your space big rig, causing you to miss that slimy piece of mystery meatloaf from Big Mama Bodean stuck in your teeth? Is the paint in your space door chipped? Is your space tire flattering your little sister's chest? Is your hunk of junk space truck failing you at every turn, thereby causing you to miss your deadline on delivering that large, well-paying haul of space sombreros and fire-break tequila to planet Tijuana? Well, we here at Spice Up My Space Truck are here to help. Bring us your broken down, tired piece of shit truck and we'll put the big back in your rig. We here at Spice Up My Space Truck pride ourselves on taking old, rundown space rigs and making them brand new. So come on down to our auto shop located on the galactic southeast side of Planet Junk and we'll fix you up real good. No duct tape needed.
This is a message from the Flexian Council for Tall Hats.
Oh, hello there. This is Ace Jones from Space Truckin with Buck Ruckus. Did you know the planet of Flax 6 is in dire need of your help to protect its children from the clacks of clack clack?
Flaxian children are being targeted for their tender meat by these terrifying creatures. Now, our last plea for donations of your tall hats appear to have gone unheeded. Now, the Flaxians are missing thousands of their children due to clack-clack attacks. Imagine, tiny Flaxian children's box empty, missing the little chirps and squeaks of the little innocent Flaxian children. Tiny kickballs left unkicked by their tiny hooves. Please, if you don't have a tall hat, for just 30 credits a day, less than one cheese product a day from your local Mr. Man system-wide generic product line, you could help a child in fear of the clack-clack. Your 30 credits will go into a fund that helps the children of Flex 6 find the hat that fits their head best. If some of yous were wondering, hey Jonesy, wasn't it 19 credits a while ago? Yeah, it was. And no one answered the damn call. Now the lost Flaxian children are on your head. You might also ask, Jonesy, just kill the clack-clack. Well, smart mouth, if you had actually listened, the damn clack-clack are crucial to the damn environment, causing devastation if they was removed. So once again, donate either a hat or 30 credits, or the empty parks with their unswung swings, the missing laughter of the Flaxian children, and the tears coating the muzzles of their crying parents are on you. Do the right thing. Thank you.
Hey there, sexy. Are you 27 snakes in a steaming basket looking to slither around with another hot basket load? Call 1-877-696-9674 right now to speak with one of our sexy single baskets filled with so many snake bodies just riding around and waiting to chat with a hot stud like you.
Beyond darkness, there is light. Beyond a thorn, there is a rose. Beyond practice, there is perfection. Beyond second place, third. Until you take out the competition. Beyond patience, there is a short memory of the citizens in this system. Beyond danger, expendable employees. Beyond fear, there is terror. Beyond terror, there is acceptance. Beyond a crisis, there is a cover-up. Beyond the accident, the evacuation. Beyond the lawsuits, the bribes. Atmos Eternus. Profiting from your ignorance and or willful disregard of our accident history. Atmos Eternus.
We're in everything.
Are you blessed with an overabundance of elderly energy in your home? Are you just too busy with the struggles of modern life to give them the proper care they deserve?
I'm just so busy.
Is the cost of traditional long-term elderly care just too expensive for your modest means?
Oh my, it's so expensive.
Put your worries to bed by putting Grandpa to work at the Heritage at Juniper Meadows Elderly Home Care Station and finally get a return on your investment of time, love, and care. At Juniper Meadows, we welcome the elders near and dear to your heart and allow them the opportunity to fill your galactic account with credits. After your elder arrives, they will go through an exciting and welcoming initiation and decontamination process, after which they will be placed in a series of focus groups that will determine their ad buying susceptibility, as well as match them to their personality cohort. Once their ABS grade is determined, we will place them in one of our state-of-the-art living facilities. Once there, we will implant our new biomechanical virtual reality headsets via a quick and efficient outpatient procedure. Our bio-integrated VR headset comes with many different world themes to calm and entertain your elder, including Wild West, old rocking chair on the porch, bending over to pick up a nickel without hurting, Sunday drive while muttering thinly veiled racial epithets, and more.
Place!
At random intervals every day throughout their remaining years, their VR headsets will show bursts of advertisements. In order to assure a clean mental and emotional palette for their ad experience, your elder will receive a harmless electric shock to their central nervous system while their vitals are monitored. The resulting real-time brain scan will be submitted to our benevolent commercial partners for further analysis and integration into current targeted marketing models, all the while earning points to trade in for credits. For every 100 points earned by your elder, you will receive 1 credit that will be applied directly to your personal wallet. Every month, you will receive a summary of your elder's ad experience, as well as up-to-date progress and behavioral reports. We've found this is a fun way to keep track of the credits you've earned and see which products your elder enjoys. So call us today to schedule your free consultation to see if Juniper Meadows is right for you and your elder. The Heritage at Juniper Meadows Elderly Home Care Station, because they deserve it.
Hello, this is Mr. Man, with Mr. Man's system-wide generic product line. I have been busy enjoying human endeavors. Just yesterday I spent the day pouring copious amounts of ethanol into my face hole and then bumping into obstructions while shouting, "Bro," over and over at passers-by. Ha ha ha. Relatable human moment. I am back again to share a fantastic cloth item update. At any Mr. Man generic product line location you can now enjoy a 4.20% reduced price on all cloth items that are for covering your excretory ports. 4.20%. What a savings. We still have an ongoing closeout sale on items that we simply put a red line through any arbitrary price and road savings. Come see all the variations of 69 and 420 we placed around the location. Find the most fun numbers at your location and win a free cup item in which to place your favorite liquids. Come down to your nearest Mr. Man system-wide generic product line location and treat yourself to only the finest human item needs. And remember, if it doesn't say Mr. Man system-wide generic product line, it ain't for you. Man. Back to you, Buck Ruckus. And others.
Some say it's how the belt was won. Some folks stare down that space hauling line and see the past and the future. When you haul for a living, you ain't afraid to look down the barrel of that warp tunnel and charge off into that unknown. You might know where you're going, and now you'll know how you get there. Introducing the Wayland Christofferson Highwayman Mark IV Space Freighter. This big beautiful bitch will handle the heaviest of hauls.
That's a huge bitch!
With a 0G towing capacity of a metric fuckload, size won't matter anymore.
That's a big jump!
The new Highwayman Mark IV is equipped with state-of-the-art anti-bandit, anti-interdiction, and anti-radar Andreas detectors. Whether it's Johnny Law coming to fuck your day up, or a band of jacked-up brigand hijackers trying to take what's yours, the all-new Highwayman Mark IV will keep you in line and out of harm's way. The Highwayman Mark IV features 2 new deep space hypersleep cabin quarters so you can sleep like a baby Flaxian with a 12-foot, 20-gallon cowboy hat. So come on. What are you, some kind of wussy or something? Too afraid to jump into the cockpit of this big beautiful bitch? Some kind of slack-jawed 2-credit on-planet junk hauler? Or are you ready to finally make a change, stand up to your deadbeat dad and say, "I'm out of here. I'm gonna make something of myself. I'm gonna go haul stuff for a living. like a silver stallion where the road goes on forever. You can't stop me. I'm not gonna be some city slicker stuck planet side inside a stupid desk job sucking what's left of my stupid life away. I don't want to be a sales associate like you. Damn it, Jim, I don't want to wear a tie today. I want to be a dancer. A dancer amongst the stars and asteroids. Pick up your new Highwayman Mark IV at a dealer near you. The Highwayman. Live forever where the road never ends.
Sounds pretty awesome.
Hey, say that again, Shy Guy?
I say we're gonna have to get us one of them new Highwaymans.
Man, I want a Highwayman so bad. That commercial just rings true in my ears. I don't want to wear a tie either. If I can talk.
I don't think I know how to tie a tie.
Man, I want to dance amongst the stars and asteroids. Ooh, baby. I do like our advertisers. They're pretty fun.
We got good sponsors.
Good sponsors.
I was talking to Mama the other day about Juniper Meadows.
$10 million.
Juniper Meadows for Mama?
Yeah, I was just starting to float the idea. You look. Here's the thing. You don't want to come on a little too strong with that, because then they push back. We go say, "Hey, Mom, time to put you in a home," and she's gonna chase out the house with the frying pan and the cleaver. But you just kind of start dropping little breadcrumbs, saying, "Hey, Mom, what do you think about, maybe one day we get out of Carlsbad and maybe we get you around some folks your own age, doing things and having fun, having a good time." And she seemed open to the idea, so we're gonna see how it goes. Maybe we can get her in there.
I mean, we're gonna see how it goes, but I'm convinced that Mama Shy Guy just wants to go there to beat up people. She just wants to get into bar fights, and I don't know if they allow that at Juniper Meadows.
Maybe not, but I'm sure she'd figure out a way to make it happen. That's called living her best life.
Is that what that means?
$50 million.
Beat the people. Okay.
Living her best life.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right, boys. I think as we are on break, I think we got another caller on the line. Let me see if I can find him. All right, caller, you're on the air with Space Truckin with Buck Ruckus. Buck Ruckus coming at you. What you got for us, shooter?
Well, hello again, Trucker Buck. It's it's me.
Oh,
it's Sergeant Major Jack
Sergeant
Anoff.
Major. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How's it going, Sergeant Major? Double salute to you, by the way.
Oh, thank you, boys. Thank you. I just want to say I don't know if I can rightfully call myself Sergeant Major, because I don't know if you heard the news, but I was discharged from the Corps.
What?
Discharged? Why would they discharge a goddamn Federation hero like you?
Dishonorably discharged, sir. The reason
Dishonorably
why is
discharged?
Yes, I have. Man, do I have some choice words about that Santiago fella. Saying
you
that
and me
these
both,
predators be hunting people and don't actually be murdering people. Oh, I seen it with my own eyes. My whole crew of squad.
I'm just
got
asking,
wiped
what's
out
the
by
difference?
these predators.
If you're getting hunted and you're getting killed, that's murder either way.
Right.
He went out there. He whacked all your privates. Every damn one of your
Every
privates.
single one of them.
Whacked your privates right off.
All of them.
That's a goddamn shame.
Well, to answer your original question, the Corps didn't take too kindly to me losing a full squad. I know I called you in, I think it was, 2 weeks ago or so, when it was just me out on that planet. Now, I managed to escape. I held out long enough for a medevac to come and pick me up, and only one body that we could find as well. And,
But it was three predators. What the frick are you gonna do?
Well,
right?
I mean,
I knew what I was gonna do, but apparently it wasn't right. They said that it was my fault that we lost our men. Just like that, I found myself discharged.
This is a disgrace of a dishonorable discharge. It's disgusting.
I agree with that alliteration.
Disgusting. How are they gonna? It's a predator, man. It ain't like you can just see it. You know what I mean? I know they've only been rumored and they only exist in legend, but you said you saw them. You seen them.
We heard them. 3 of them.
We heard them.
I played it on the show for you boys. I snuck out there and held out my phone and let y'all hear it.
What reason specifically did they give you for your dishonorable discharge?
Well, without getting too much into it, I think it was something along the lines of negligence and failure to follow orders from a higher command. But in certain situations like that, Trucker Buck, that when the orders don't make sense and you're the one out there in the thick of things, you gotta do what you can to survive.
Damn right.
Did you tell him you didn't have a casting couch?
I didn't even have any lights.
You had no way to catch a predator. You didn't have a casting couch. You ain't got no nets. I mean, the predator is susceptible to all sorts of small arms fire, but you gotta see him first. You gotta know how to catch him.
Only when you can see him.
Right.
And with that cloak you boys were talking about, it's really hard to see him sometimes. I tell you, if you want to get really into it, I think there's something bigger going on here with this Federation.
That's what I'm thinking. Here's what I think. You want to know what I think? Here's what I think. I think you're on to something.
Hey, what you think, Shy Guy?
I think you're on to something, and maybe there's some shit going on behind the scenes that you weren't supposed to be privy. Found it, and they found out about you finding out about it, and now they're trying to tie up the loose ends, so to speak.
Right.
Well,
Are you in a secure location?
I'm in a secure location right now. You believe it or not, I'm actually sitting out in my space truck right now. Not as a beautiful space truck as yours,
well,
Trucker
we do
Buck.
appreciate
You know, you doing all that hauling and stuff. My truck don't even compare to Thunder in Paradise, but it's a good little truck. It does what it needs to do. I'm sitting right out here, right out back, old Mama Big Mama Bodean's diner.
Oh, that's the best place to be right now. We're about to make our way over there too.
Well, maybe if I'm lucky, I can finally meet up with y'all boys.
Oh, that'd be just great. We have a good old time over at Big Mama Bodean during her death anniversary special.
We'll buy you a beer.
Now, I'll tell you what, talking about weird things that don't make sense and conspiracy theories, I don't believe that Big Mama just fell into a fryer. I think that seems so strange to me. She was always so careful. I mean, you telling me that as long as she be cooking, she just slipped one day? I don't think so.
She been doing it about a baker's dozen 1,000 times. You know what I mean? It ain't like it was new to her. She had amazing safety standards and cleaning standards. That there was no grease on the floor, and you know what? You can't have handrails, Santiago. On that
Buck, let me ask you this. Let me put it to you this way. When was the last time you accidentally didn't deliver a payload? Did that ever happen?
Well, I'll say that this space trucker knows how to make a few things fall off the side of the truck every now and then for the right reason. But no, we go from point A to point B to point Z. You know?
Sure, but don't get me wrong, there's some circumstances where things may need to fall off the truck, and you know, if nobody knows, you just may be the wiser, but I'm talking about accidentally, as in you didn't intend for it to fall off the truck and it didn't get where it was supposed to go accidentally. I don't think so, Mr. Buck.
I don't think so either. This thing's loaded up,
just the same
as bear.
I don't think that Big Mama fell. It just don't seem right to me.
For any official business, we get 100% of that load from pickup to drop off.
I know you do. Otherwise, you wouldn't be doing what you're doing today. There's no way you could keep going as long as you have.
Right.
I'm gonna let you in on something I want you boys to think about before the next time we talk. You were saying maybe the Federation found out about me knowing something. And you know how they've been saying some of them stars up in the sky just be burning out?
Just burning out?
I don't think that's right. You know they be disappearing and the Federation's saying they burning out, but I don't think that's what's going on. I think they're building something. Building the big dome across the sector.
Man, tell us
some
what
mind
he's building
control
out there.
purposes.
That's the damn warp warlocks.
Yeah.
They can be anybody. Anybody at all.
They can be anybody.
Maybe them
you took the
warlocks
words.
are affiliated with the Federation. They in cahoots.
They could be anybody.
Y'all
Wouldn't
took
that
the
be
words right
something?
out of my lips. They's in cahoots.
Calendar today is cahoots.
Now, I may have said something a little bit too much this time, but I'll tell you what, maybe one day in the future when y'all can find me a nice secure location to have a chat, we'll sit down and talk more about what I think about this Federation we all involved in.
Hey, Sergeant Major, I will hook you up with the best the holes that I can get you through.
Alrighty, all them
Jonesy.
wormholes. But I tell you what, boys, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna get inside, but if I see you all here later, come by and say hi to old Sergeant Major. I'll buy you a round, a sister-wife fire kiss on the house.
That's that romantic drink. I do like it, even on a casual.
You know I ain't trying to be romantic, but I do love the radio show you guys be producing every week.
Sergeant Major, I don't give two shits if you dishonorably discharge. You still get. I must still get them to you.
That's right,
Thank
Shy
you,
Guy.
boys.
You
Thank
loaded up too. We
Love
everybody
you
double
all.
salute.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Master Sergeant Jack and
Whenever
off.
you're done, you just come on through, and you know I'll be here.
Oh, we know.
You boys have a good rest of your night. I'll talk to you later.
All right, Jack. We'll see you later. Tell your mom and them said hi. All right, now. I'll tell you what.
Ain't that a son of a bitch?
That's some horse shit.
Got ambushed by 3 predators. Got it
Three
on
of 'em.
recording. Had no way to catch predator, and he's gonna get dishonorably discharged.
Got no couch, no casting couch, got no lights, no camera.
I tell you can't make this shit up.
All your damn privates is gone. They all getting snatched out and freaking nowhere.
Whacking off your privates.
We heard him on the damn call. Bullshit.
Oh, when he was in the cave, yeah.
Right.
Now, Jonesy, you're looking for a roommate, ain't you?
I mean, I got pickle.
Yeah. Well, look, maybe you could use some extra help. Maybe we can get old Sergeant Major over there to crash on your couch for a while.
I'm sure Sergeant Major got something he can use to find Sarah too. We
the
still
most
haven't
secure
seen
location
or
you
heard
got.
of Sarah too in a while.
I mean, the perimeter sensors go off every now and again, so she's still here.
Still here somewhere.
In the vents, running around.
We can get her back in her cage. Put a leash on her. Take her out for
Maybe he
walks.
He could be your hardy manservant. All right. Keep the place clean and.
It's something to think about, Jonesy. You ain't got to say yeah right now.
I can neither confirm nor.
All right, you ain't confirming or denying. I got you. Just think about it. Throwing it out there. That's all. Seeing what stick.
All right.
Hey, Shy Guy.
Hey.
You think it's about time for Shy Guy Shy Line?
Oh man, what we got?
We got a few people that wrote in so far.
Good.
We got one here. You about ready for it?
Yeah, hit me.
All right. Just so you know, I have not read any of these. So if they contain anything that is not Space Truckin with Buck Ruckus friendly, then I'll try and stop saying it. But here we go.
Right. Okay.
Dear Shy Guy, my children have been asking me a lot of questions about what things were like when I was a little girl growing up. It's made me feel quite nostalgic for the good old days. My question for you is, what do you think we'll feel nostalgic for in 25 years? Thanks in advance, Ms. Corto.
That's a good question. That's something we don't think about often enough.
I mean, God forbid anything happen to that mystery meatloaf or the regular meatloaf. I'll be nostalgic for that every day of my life.
That's true. I'm nostalgic for Big Mama.
Big galactic tragedy.
It ain't the same without her there. Although
Right.
I need to say it ain't a good thing. I love being there every time I get a chance, but you just miss that big old bouffant.
Real
Bouncing
quick,
around
Shy
behind
Guy,
the
when you
radio.
lean up like that, you're outside of that sweet zone of your microphone. There you go.
You calling me sweet?
You're a big sweet cuddle bear.
That's what they tell me.
Right.
I was saying that I'm nostalgic for Big Mama when she used to be cruising around the dining room You see that big old beehive bouffant bopping around behind the bar there?
Right.
That's what I miss.
I miss
Other
that
than
too. I mean, 25 years. I mean, this space truck that we got here, this Highwayman Mark III.
Yeah.
After hearing that commercial, I might upgrade to the Mark IV. That hit some real
and then we'd be
tugged on my
nostalgic
strings there. We'd be nostalgic for this one. It'd be Thunder in Paradise 2, the sequel, Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Now I don't know where Miss Cordo's from, but you know, I think back a lot to spending summers out at Slayton's place, hanging out with cousin Leron.
Right.
Just rolling around, just getting into trouble. I miss that. We used to play Zippy Zappums on the Chupa Zapper.
Now what's Zippy Zappums?
Oh, that's when you got one person on the switch and the other guy, he's supposed to jump back and forth between it and try to dodge the zapper. And sometimes you be right in the middle and it gets you, and you just get frozen in air for a few seconds, stuck in mind-numbing agony. It seems like an eternity, but in reality, it's only a second and a half. And when you finally come down, it feels like your brain's been all scrambled up like damn old eggs. That's a good time.
You missed that.
It's a good time. You get better at it. You get pretty quick at it.
Oh.
You did quick hop.
You see, Jonesy, when you live out on a farm like Shy Guy did, you got to make your own fun. There ain't nothing to do out there on them Martian farms, you know.
You get imaginative. That's what I'm nostalgic for, is imaginative. Because nowadays you just get on the dang old hamnet and clicky click clack, and there's anything you need. You don't have to think about anything anymore. You don't have to earn it. It's just delivered.
See, I guess it was about 25 years ago when he got zapped real bad, and he's been nostalgic for imagination ever since.
That's right.
Okay, I see what you mean.
Right.
Had to relearn math.
Did you relearn it though?
Good enough.
I ain't good enough for Thunder in Paradise.
You know,
They told me when I finished schooling, they gave me the good enough degree.
I will say
the GED.
Yeah.
The one thing I will miss is everybody's using the frickin' the spitter and the space book. You know, nobody's got no freedom no more. You know what I mean? Free market, but yeah, you know, there's no anonymity. Everybody's fine with just the business being out there. You know, Epic Beefums. You know, he's a big organism.
Yeah.
But, normal people, they need to get back to their roots and accept the fact that they need to have some kind of privacy. But that's something I personally won't miss, because I shoot my stuff through, about 5, 6, 7 holes, and
you're very good at it too.
You got to shoot your privates through the holes. You got to ram them in there.
I don't know about your privates, but
I mean your private information. I shorten it to just privates.
Oh, okay.
You got to put your privates through the holes.
Put your privates through as many holes as you can, and it will protect your
right.
information and then your data, for sure.
Right. You about ready for another one, Shy Guy?
Oh yeah, sure. Let's go.
All right. Dear Shy Guy, I was trucking some uranium-75 meter Battlecruiser shells across the solar interstate. You know how it is with those hazmat permits with the space troopers. Hi. Well, I seem to have left my truck, honey, at the last rest stop. And being one of those anti-technology types, there you go, Jonesy, I never got the interstellar SMS ISSMS chips implanted into my bionic right arm because it would interfere with gear shifting. Yeah, this guy's right up Jonesy's alley. And you know how hard it is to pull up a gas hill in second with less than adequate bionics.
Sure,
when you're in second gear, you're trying to get up them space hills. Let me tell you, I don't know why the space interstate's got to be all winding. Why can't it just be a straight line? But leave it to those clowns up in Federation Senate to figure it out.
More dollars and cents.
Taxation is theft.
I'm not trying to hold up traffic. We all got quotas and times to meet. and I'm not trying to prevent the SpedX driver from arriving on time. Anyway, Shy Guy, how do I get back in contact with my truck, honey, or find a new one in the OI West systems where those folks don't even have space Apple phones?
Well, that's a tricky one when you don't got the Apple phone. Because then you got to get a little imaginative with it. See, there you go, using that imagination. A good alternative would be the banana phone. If you ever had one of them.
Yeah, just ring, ring, ring. Banana phone.
Pick it up, banana phone. Who this? Yeah, but as far as your truck, honey, I mean that's unfortunate. You got to be careful. Like I've been telling Buck all the time, you lose focus in the game for 1 second. Somebody get hurt or left at the truck stop, and then what are you gonna do? Especially if you don't got your banana phone. How's she gonna get back in touch with you? Say, hey, you left me here. Bring your ass back. I guess you're on the course of action be to call the truck stop and see if they seen her. But depending on, your particular truck honey's proclivities, I don't mean to be putting worrying thoughts in your head, but
I mean, she might
truck
be
is gonna do what truck honey gonna do.
Ride,
truck honey got to get from point A to point B, and if someone else is going to point B and you went off to C, well, then there you go.
You got to get on that. You got to get on that Hamnet, right? Because I mean, she's probably in another truck right now. I hate to say it, but get on that Hamnet and just be like, "Hey, listen, I'm 10-4, 10-8. I got my 10-36. I like to stick around and get my miniskirt kicks. You know what I mean? See if you can find you a new honey.
Yeah.
Or see if you can hook up with that old honey.
Ain't
Say,
nothing wrong
little
with
honey
that.
bunny, tell me what's your 20.
She'll
You know
tell
what I
you.
mean?
Hey man, we've been saying it all night so far. Free market. That goes
It's
for
free
everything.
market.
I wouldn't worry too much about it. Truck honeys is a dime a dozen. You can find you another one lickety split. Just keep on trucking, my man.
Keep on trucking.
Look into that banana phone.
Man, they're cellular modular. They're interactive odular. The banana phones. You about ready for another one, Shy Guy?
Hit me.
Dear Shy Guy, my name is Leeward Johnsroy, and if you can't give me some kind of compelling reason otherwise, I may have to kill my brother. Oh. His brother Cletus Excalibur Johnsroy.
Getting real.
You see, ever since he moved into the trailer with me and my wife and our 4 kids, cousin Tyler, Pee-Poo, and his wife, and her kids. I'm sorry, Turley? What did I say? Teeler? Turley?
Tyler. The hell kind of name is Tyler?
That's like that
That's
name,
like
Kyle.
Kyle. Ugh.
Right. Turley, Pee-Poo, and his wife and her kids husband and wife. It has been a total nightmare. He just takes up so much space, and he's too damn loud. And he'd been sleeping with my wife. Now, I'm a patient man, but when you start talking real loud and riling up the kids every time I'm trying to listen to your program, oh, thank you very much. I just fill up with mad. I get mad fit to burst. One of these days, I'm going to jump across the trailer and pull him off my wife and throttle his neck. What do I do, Shy Guy?
Now, see, here's yet again another one of the situations wherein you think you've got you a problem, and in reality, it's an opportunity.
Opportunity.
And how, you may ask? It's simple. Take old brother Cletus and send him to Juniper Meadows. You heard the commercial. They taking all kinds. Put him to work for you.
Oh, and if you do, tell them that this program sent them.
Yeah.
If you could.
Yeah. That's a real simple one right there. They do discreet pickup. I've been talking to them about it. Discreet pickup. No nonsense, man. They strap them in, strap them up, and ship them out. And then all you got to do is collect a check. Take care of them kids and that wife. However you see fit, I suppose.
Yeah, just lie about his age. I mean, they'll take young.
They take all kind, yeah.
Right.
Ostensibly, it's an old folks' home, but their barrier as far as age restrictions and limits is pretty lenient.
Pretty lenient.
Yeah.
I'm starting to feel like the key word to this show is free market. You know, just take advantage of the free market.
It's a free market.
It's a big galaxy. Do what you got to do. And then he's out the picture. You back with your wife and your kids, cousin Turley. Have you a vent rat roast, man? Like nothing ever happened.
Just act like Turley's in the Turley. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then also you're getting those credits. You know, when they're doing all their ads and everything. You know, you get something back too.
That's what I'm saying. It's a no-brainer. It's easy, man.
Easy peasy.
I got does it for that one.
About ready for another one, Shy Guy? Shy Guy?
I said hit me.
Oh, it didn't come through. Dear Shy Guy, I've been told that my beard is against the Eastern India Solar Company policy. I've wondered if there's a way I can get around this. They claim that my length is so much that a zero-gravity situation with the hairs might be... Am I reading that right? They claim that my length is so much that in a zero-gravity situation that the hairs might obfuscate my vision or annoy other zero-gravity passengers. I think this is absurd. My co-pilot often leaves dreads floating around the cabin covered in comet cane. Why the double standard? Do you have legal advice?
I'll leave dreads floating around cabin covered in cocaine. So, you know, a couple weeks ago we was at Planet Marley, and I got to talking to the Pastafarians, and they was telling me that you can get around all kinds of dress codes and otherwise unwanted means of controlling your appearance and the way you conduct yourself. Just claim a religious exemption.
There you go.
That's easy peasy.
I say that, or I say, I mean, they're trying to keep you from being you, brother. You know what I mean? That's the way that the grand maker in the sky just made you, with that beard, or your buddy with his dreads, or whatever it might be.
Hey man, just you know, as a fellow owner of a beard, you know, just look him in the face and say, you know, this is Irie.
This is Irie.
Yeah.
Just explain to him, you know, Irie is my, you know, religion's way of saying everything's pain.
Mm-hmm.
And then just you know, try to express as best you can the depth of pain. Just get real descriptive.
Yeah.
Or go to Planet Marley and just for a weekend. Or
now see that's the other thing. You should look at this. I get it. Good jobs is hard to come by. You want to hold on to what you got, but think about it, man. You want to spend the next 40 years slaving away for a company that won't even let your great damn beard out?
Hell no.
Hell, get you a damn highway, man, and hit the lanes. We'll go buy you a meatloaf, man.
There you go.
That's a great idea.
You ain't got to stay stuck at a job that you don't like. But if you do, get creative with the ways to get around their regulations.
I tell you, it's a good living out here, and it's always in demand, hauling cargo across the space line.
That's right.
You can grow any kind of... You can grow a beard on your chest. You can grow a beard on your neck. You can grow a beard on your ass. Ain't nobody going to ask you questions.
That's right.
You want another one, Shy Guy?
Let's give me one more.
One more? The final one?
Uno mas.
All right, this one is... this one just snuck in here. Let's see. Just a cold read here. Dear Shy Guy, where is your sleeping area positioned exactly in the ship? Signed, definitely not a Federation assassin.
Well, if he's not an assassin, why is he wanting to know where I'm sleeping?
No, Shy. Let me do some quick little encryption on this one. Give me just a second, fellers.
All right.
Enhance.
Mm-hmm.
Enhance.
Shy Guys, use your constitutional right to tell him to frick
fuck
off.
I think we do need to tell them to fuck off. This little prankster coming straight out of Santiago's what kind of ship does he have? I forget.
The Conquistador.
Basket of shit.
A basket of shit basket Conquistador? Hell nah. You want to do one more real one?
Tell you what, my bed is in the damn back of the ship where you see the glowy blue flamey stuff coming out. Just go reach in there and see what you find.
I tell you what, my bed is located where your mom's bed is right now. We be bumping uglies. Oh shit! That's
there
right.
It is. There it is.
I'll tell you what. All right.
My bed. Me's bed is Sue Mama's bed.
That's Mom's bed.
Go have fun at your poison buffet.
You do one more good one?
Yeah, let's do a real one.
All right then. Oh, Shy Guy, I'm feeling all sorts. Last week I was taking a haul of upside down space turtlets and was trying to make up some time by cutting it close to a black hole to get that whiplash style gravity boost.
Good move.
But I cut the wheel too hard and went and got myself spaghettified. I'm finding it hard to type this because my hands are now about 100 yards away from my face and my eyes are all oblong, so everything looks real weird. Anyway, I've been feeling pretty down about it, and my questions are, has this happened to you? Any black hole ever suck you off so hard you end up a mile long? What do I do now?
Not lately.
Not lately?
Well, see, that can happen. You fly a little too close. You cross that event horizon before you know it, you're linguini.
Hey, Shy Guy, when was the last time you got sucked off by a hole?
Too long.
Too long.
I mean, I put my data goes through holes, so like all the time.
I suppose.
Does that count? Is that a thing?
Sure, why not?
I mean, you're sending your privates in the holes, so yeah. I think it counts.
True. Yeah, send my yeah, for sure.
For sure.
So all
Shy
the time.
Guy?
Yeah, all right, so I get it, man. You're trying to save time. You cut it too close. Next thing you know, you're 100 feet long. Happens to the best of us. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to go on down. You're going to look up Big Slappy's hydraulic press them up. And it's not a service that he advertises necessarily, but you go talk to Slappy, say, hey, man, I got done linguinified. He'll put you in the press-o-matic. He'll squish you right back down. Right back down to the size you're supposed to be.
I didn't know about the press-o-matic. Is that related to the sledge-o-matic that he also offers?
It's in the same family of products. It's all proprietary.
The Gallagher 2 Sledge-o-matic 2.0 now with broadband or whatever? Yeah.
Right. Patent's still pending. But I tell you what, I've seen it work. Happened to Too Tall. Remember Too Tall?
Got done, yeah, he got done shrunk down.
He tried to do the same thing, man. Tried to cut it close to that black hole. He ended up 1,000 feet long. He went and saw Slappy. They pressed him down. It ain't the most pleasant sensation, you know. But you bring me a bottle of the beard sweat, you'll be all right.
Be all right.
And just be careful next time.
Yeah, you want to give it a little bit more power as you try and slingshot around that black. I mean, that's a dangerous maneuver. That's one that old Bucky Rucky only keeps up his sleeve if he has to.
Yeah, I mean, just watch your holes. Like, come on.
Watch your hole, man.
Watch your hole. Right, watch your holes. Watch them holes.
Pay attention to your holes. Avoid the wells, and you don't have to worry about getting either your privates or yourself getting sucked through and turned into a freaking linguini.
Yeah,
I think it was in the corn system one time where I almost got caught up. I had to watch that cornhole real bad.
Yeah, I got to be careful with the cornhole, man. It sneaks up on you.
Right. Oh, the KHORN.
Right, cornhole. Everybody knows cornhole. You got to watch out for that one.
Yeah, no, I stay away from the cornhole just because.
That's what they say when you go in there and say, hey, how's a cornhole?
You don't know where it's been.
You don't know where it's been.
It'll take you, though. It'll suck you right in.
Oh, yeah.
Fellers, I think we answered that question. That's our last question of the night. How y'all feeling about it, Shy Guy?
Pretty good, man. Loosey
Pretty
goosey.
good. Jonesy, feeling good about tonight's episode?
Yeah,
Well,
man.
all right, then.
A little weird that I'm married and gotta.
I suspect you'll ease into it just fine.
I mean, I'm not worried about it. It's just, surprised.
Yeah.
I think you two will work into a groove real simple, real easy, and you'll be able to raise that weedling, I think is what Captain Joey of the SS Clams said, and on its 18th birthday,
My cousin, apparently. We're cousins now.
Yeah, you're cousins with Captain Joey of the SS Clams on Planet Marley.
Oh man, I wonder if I get dual citizenship on Marley. I gotta look into that.
Be worth looking into.
Right.
We get us a little timeshare down there.
Oh,
little summer house.
Yeah.
Down there on Planet Marley.
We'll never have to be Irie because we'll never leave.
Yeah. And honestly, listen, I much prefer vacationing on Planet Marley as opposed to Pina Coladaburg. Pina Coladaburg, that's a little overrated.
Right.
Too many bumbleheads out there just bouncing around.
They always ask you if you like pina coladas, and I'm just like, well, I'm here, ain't I?
Yeah. Right.
Wasting away in Pina Coladaburg.
Right. Just looking for so many salt shakers. Man, I don't get it.
Yeah.
Personally, I like the Cheeseburger Paradise.
Oh, Cheeseburger Paradise, that's a good one too.
Yeah, I like that one a lot. Anyway, y'all, that's the conclusion of this week's episode of Space Truckin' with Buck Ruckus. I think this is our 4th episode in Earth Timeline 420.69. We'll be back in one galactic week, an Earth week, the standard week cycle. I believe it's 10 p.m. on Friday, every Friday. So we'll catch you on the flip-flop now, y'all hear?
To you and yours and so forth.
Got a double salute from Jonesy. We got a neck scratch from Shy Guy. Oh, another double salute, and another double salute to y'all out there from Buck Ruckus himself. All right, y'all. We'll see you next time. Tell your mom and them said hi. It's been fun. Have a good one now. Bye-bye.